motherfucker. Everybody motherfucking invited. I'm just on this motherfucker to be on this motherfucker. Went live on the Too Much Game page. Did my fucking episode earlier. Anybody who wanna chop it up with a nigga, you got access to chop it up with a nigga. And if you not fucking following the Too Much Game podcast page, follow that shit, man. I need 5 more followers to get to 1,000. Even though I want more than that, because I know half them new followers is motherfucking Forex traders and spam accounts. You already know the deal. So yeah, man. Any motherfucker want to jump in, more than welcome. Because I'm popping fuckers in. That's what I do on this bitch. Uploading and shit. So this goddamn YouTube and shit. DJ the motherfucking DJ, boy.
What's up, Bob? Hold on a second. Let me get my
My nigga in there romancing himself. You having a
not romancing myself on. Don't play me like that. Come on, man.
I'm like, you having a romantic afternoon in the dark? Hey, you know, I ain't got no problem with it, dog. You know, self-love is the best kind of love.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Hey man, I got no problem with a brother loving himself. You can't love yourself on my live though.
I'm not trying to.
Shit, what you got going on though, brother? Huh?
I was just in the room trying to clean up some stuff, that's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm over here trying to upload my shit to YouTube. I just finished my fucking episode. I usually do them on Sundays, but I had family come through, so you know that shit took precedent over the content.
Oh boy. What's going on with y'all? What you got?
Man, nothing much. You know me, motherfucker bored, fucking going live, steal some followers from some niggas.
Hey, you not roasting today, huh?
Nah, it ain't the smoke session yet.
Okay,
I gotta.
I'm about to say, because you know I ain't getting on that smoke session, bro. I'm seeing clear from that.
Like I said, I'm a title smoke session when it's a smoke session. If it's gonna, matter of fact, let me see if Brandon will jump in this motherfucker. I'm gonna try to get a couple motherfuckers who I feel like can actually do that shit. Oh, I think that nigga jumped out. Damn, yeah, I think he jumped out. But see, that's the thing. If I know some niggas who willing to do this shit. Whether it be my fucking little nephews or any of that shit. I'm gonna have him. Huh?
No, I'm not in that smoke session. I'm just here to have fun. I was like, bro, if Uncle Dolomite going on the smoke session, bro, I'm still clear from that. You just don't know. He gonna get you.
Man,
I know my uncle, he gonna get you.
Because the thing is, it's gonna be like this. If you in the comments, you can comment. And you can smoke anybody in this shit. If you feel like clowning me or whoever else in that motherfucker, get your shit off. Do whatever you want to. But if you put your face on this screen, you subject to whatever the fuck everybody got to say.
That's the rules right now. You might as well stay in the comments. You might as well stay in the comments.
Yeah. It's gonna be like when you go to a comedy show, you sit up in the front. You chose your seat. So
that's the one thing I'll never do. That's the one thing I'll never do. If I ever get to go to a comedy show, which is on my bucket list, I told my wife, I ain't sitting up in the front. We gonna sit in the back where the lights are dark and just watch and have a good old time. We ain't going in that front area. That's just open season for them.
Yeah, you opening yourself up to get cut up.
D.L. Hughley made a living off of that.
Literally. Because a lot of times, dude, if a motherfucker ain't got nothing to talk about, he gonna start looking into the crowd.
And that's exactly what D.L. Hughley did on that comedy show. Once he ran out of his jokes and he realized he had enough time on the clock, he went down in that audience. He said, "Oh y'all know what time it is. Everybody know what time it is." I'm like, that's what you get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the crazy shit, you paid extra for that seat.
Yeah,
you paid extra money.
Take your lick because you paid extra.
Yeah,
get fucking 5 minutes of fame and move on.
You bought that ass whooping.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
You literally bought it. You literally
You
bought that
bought
ass
an
whooping.
ass whooping. You could have easily said, you know what, dog, I'm gonna go ahead and get these little $30 seats, sit in the back, and just enjoy some good comedy. But you said, nah,
Nah,
I
you wanted
got
to be extra.
$55.
You
Let
wanted to
me
be
get this
extra.
ass whooping.
Yeah, you wanted to be extra. You wanted that ass whooping. That's it.
Man, ass whoopings ain't cheap, dog. That's that's
You
what I'm
saw that
realizing.
yesterday. You saw that yesterday. Ass whoopings are not cheap. We all saw that yesterday. Ass whoopings
Man,
are not cheap.
I was disappointed, honestly. I ain't like that shit.
Be honest, Chad Ochocinco did better than the main event. And that was only
Somebody got
four
knocked
rounds.
down.
That was only 4 rounds.
And see, it's like this, dog. Like my thing is like this. I feel like Floyd Mayweather knocked him down but held him up. I'm gonna find the clip and I'm gonna post it on my Instagram story. Floyd Mayweather hit him and he started going down. Floyd grabbed him. It looked like he fell on top of Floyd,
I'm trying
but
to run. I'm trying to
Floyd
remember
held
what
him up.
round was that. What round was that?
I forgot. I
I
forgot.
think I know what you're talking
Somebody
about.
brought it to my attention.
Because he was trying to set him up for that uppercut, and I think he hit him with it, but he held him up. I forgot what round that was.
I forgot what round it was too, but I'm gonna post it on my Instagram story. Floyd Mayweather cracked him, and his legs went noodles,
Oh yeah,
and Floyd grabbed him before he fell.
oh yeah, yeah. You basically told him to stand up.
He said, "Nah, nigga, we got too much money on the line. You can't go down this early. We got to make it look like a fight." And that's what happened. That motherfucker said,
We
"Hold
gotta go
on,
eight
dog."
rounds. We gotta go
Yeah,
eight
he said,
rounds.
"Nah, you ain't finna lay down yet, nigga. We got a contract." You know, because you see, they be having like the little stipulations about knockouts and shit. Like, I can't just knock your ass out. We gotta get these niggas a show.
But the thing that disappointed me, Unc, was this: he told everybody he was going to knock him out.
But think about how
He
many fights
told
Floyd go with.
them, man.
Come on, dog. You know Floyd go into every fight saying that shit. Have you
But
ever,
the thing about it is, if you say you're gonna knock somebody out, man, boxing is the hurt business, Unc. You know that.
man?
It's all the hurt business.
Have you ever watched the 24/7 or whatever before all of Floyd's fights?
Yeah.
He always, I'm gonna fuck this dude up. I'm finna knock his ass out, and then
Never could.
he do what Floyd do. I don't. It ain't that he can't. It's that he know going for a knockout is risky.
But see, the thing about it is, that's why I love fighters before him. Like I love fighters like Roy Jones, Muhammad Ali, you know, Mike Tyson. That was in my era when I grew up. Man, that's when Tommy Hitman Hearns.
Nigga, but shit, just even outside of the big niggas. You remember Aaron Pryor? I like niggas who fight. I respect his technical ability, but I like fighters.
Dog, they called boxing the hurt business. And when those dudes was fighting, that's what it was. The
Yeah,
hurt
because I'm
business.
talking about Razor Riddick. Uh, who else was a cold motherfucker, man? A
Put it
bunch
this
of
way,
niggas. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Put it this way, Put it this way. Back those fighters that we had just mentioned. Back in the days, ain't nobody was just trying to get in the ring with the motherfuckers. Ain't nobody was trying to
No,
get in the ring with that.
the
Now you
the
got
like the
now you got Ocho Cinco. Now you got Nate Robinson. All want to get in the ring, see that if they could fight.
man. The thing is, dog, the face off used to be scary. Like them two
Mike
niggas, like,
Tyson
ooh,
came. Mike Tyson came through and walked with a whole shirt on, cut off shirt on, with a one look, and was headed towards that ring. You know what time it was. He was looking to
it's
knock him
like
out.
this, dog. You would never see Logan Paul do that shit to Tyson like he did to Mayweather. You'll never see like
Hell
think
no.
about it. T.I. swung on Mayweather. Nobody's afraid of Mayweather. Mayweather is an undefeated boxer. And you got
That's kind of like the
motherfucking
same size,
rappers
though. Really, that's kind of
willing to
like the
fight. I
same
don't
size.
give a
That's why
fuck.
T.I. swung on him.
Look, Warren Sapp is bigger than Mike Tyson. You think he'll fight Mike Tyson?
Nah, he ain't going against
Think
Mike
about how
Tyson.
many niggas are bigger than Tyson that ain't finna jump in that ring.
And
They
that's what
not
I
even
was.
finna say Mike Tyson's name.
And that's what I said. Back in the day when Mike Tyson was Mike Tyson, what? Football players, basketball, it didn't matter. You wouldn't get in the ring with him.
But shit, nigga, that's even.
There was enough money in the world for you to get in the ring with Mike Tyson.
I'm glad we talking boxing because my nigga coming in this motherfucking. He a big ass boxing fan.
Oh,
but
yeah, come on, man.
Like it's like this, dog. Like when it come to boxing, like Deontay Wilder, I look at as that nigga right now. Outside of him getting his goddamn brain exploded by that white motherfucker, Tyson Fury, he's a nigga that'll knock your ass out, act like he gonna knock your ass out, tell you he gonna knock your ass out, and try to knock your ass out.
What's
fuck
the
with
deal?
that.
What's going on?
Man, what's going on, motherfucking the lad of Saddam?
What's the deal? No, I get what you're saying, but look at Floyd though. If your uncle and your daddy professional boxers, boxing champions, how many street fights have you really been in?
None.
This man.
None.
But see, my thing is like this. None. But like I said, you know, and if you heard my show, I said I respect Floyd's technical skill. He's the most technically sound boxer in the history of the motherfucking sport, dog.
Him and Andre Ward.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. But see, like I fuck with Floyd's technique. Like if you watching the sport for the technique of it, Floyd is amazing to watch.
He's the best technical defensive fighter I've ever seen him. You can't hit that motherfucker.
Him and Andre Ward again.
Him and Andre Ward, you cannot hit them. You can't hit.
But look at this. Floyd hit him last night and rocked him.
He almost dropped him.
I think he went to sleep. Floyd kind of
exactly. He held him up. I'm gonna post a clip on my story, EJ.
I gotta see that clip. I know which one you're talking about, but it's like I seen him land a couple of. To be honest, the first round, I saw him get a shot on him, but I was like, it wasn't really all that.
No, but you gonna see Floyd had that nigga legs wobbling.
Yeah, Jello legs.
But Floyd grabbed him because Floyd didn't want him to go down.
I think it was that uppercut. I forgot what round.
You fighting somebody 6 inches taller than you. He's 6 inches taller than him and over 50 pounds. And you still putting, you know.
But it's like if you got a shotgun and I got a 22, but I got more aim, I'm gonna pop you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that shit is, man. Like niggas, Floyd was hitting his ass with convincing punches. Logan was hoping every punch landed. Every punch Logan threw was, I hope this the one. I hope this the one. I hope this the one.
But here's the thing I will say this, Logan Paul did actually better than I expected.
He didn't do much.
Because if you look at the end of the fight, they showed the amount of punches he threw to the amount of punches he hit. It looked less, but my thing was looking at that kind of tally, it was like, okay, he was really coming after him. He was supposed to. Back trying to get hit. He was coming after him.
But see, it's like this. At the end of the day, when you fight, number one, a motherfucker smaller than you. Number two, a motherfucker who ain't known to knock motherfuckers out. And number three, exactly, I gotta come at your ass. Because if I don't, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. If I'm not throwing,
then I'm gonna look like a whole fool out here because I'm not going after you.
Exactly. So he had to. He ain't had no fucking choice. He got a professional trainer. So his trainer had to get in his ear like, nigga, if you don't let your hands go, he gonna fuck you up.
He did better than Nate. I'm telling you that right now.
He's swinging on him to keep him up off of him. Nate Diaz?
No, Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson was trying to fight a hood fight.
Nate Robinson. And see, but see, the thing about Nate Robinson, his problem was he went in thinking he was just gonna win because he him.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. What made you think you can get in the ring with box, even though you say you are a superior athlete, like a basketball player or a football player?
Athleticism.
But back in the day, you had athletes too. Me and Uncle was just discussing this. Back in the day, you had athletes too. They weren't trying to get in the ring.
No. But that's what he thinking since he's an athlete and he can play all sports. You can't play boxing. You can play basketball, football.
But Al, you are a boxing fan. You know what this boxing business was called. It's called a hurt business.
And that's exactly
You're looking
what
to get hurt.
And the thing about it is, dog, you know, and I discussed this shit on the fucking show. Like, nigga, if somebody is trained to do something and they do it
Mm-hmm.
well, respect their motherfucking ability. I don't give a fuck
Yes.
what it look like on TV.
I don't
Nigga,
care.
WNBA basketball look easy to play. I'm gonna go out there and play with the girls. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go ahead and
okay.
whoop that ass. Take your ass out there with them motherfucking women and watch them bust your motherfucking ass.
That's what they
Nigga,
do. That is their profession.
exactly. They play ball all day for money. Nigga,
Yeah.
you drive a forklift for money. They gonna bust your goddamn ass.
You drive a
Nigga,
forklift, and when you get off at 3:30, you go hoop. They've been
yeah.
there already.
That's it.
It's shit. Some niggas don't even hoop every day, and they talking about they could beat these motherfuckers. Nigga, you hoop on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Rest of the
When you
week, you
can.
drinking beer. Nigga,
Smoke.
you was not finna play with nobody who play ball all day, every day. Wake up, go to the gym, and
Yep.
play until it's time to
Same
clock
thing with
out.
football. I played football in high school, and after high school, I stopped. You really think I'm about to get on the field with them motherfuckers right now?
He
No.
said them some
Hey,
real killers out there.
hey, put it this way, dog. I could show you some videos of me back
You
in,
think I'm about to get on the field with Khalil Mack back there? You really think I'm about to get on the field with that motherfucker?
man. I be telling motherfuckers like
And then
I
you gonna tell
stopped
me to
playing
watch?
basketball. Like it's like this. I'm only gonna play basketball with niggas my age.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Like I was telling my partners, I was like, nigga, if I ever play ball again, I ain't played ball in a couple years. I was like, nigga, I'm not jumping on no court with no young niggas. Cause I remember when I was a young nigga, catching niggas my age on basketball courts with all them stories. Oh, when I was your age. All
Yeah.
right, nigga. Watch what I do at my age, nigga. You wasn't doing this. I made it a point to step on a motherfucking neck. I
Because
don't want
they
no young
slow.
nigga
Yeah.
to do that shit to me. Cause I know the mindset. It's like, all right, old nigga, you got all your stories, but I'm making stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga,
You
You get
you
ready to
about
be
to
I
a
be
part of my
if you would have
story.
stepped on that court,
exactly,
you was about to be a story.
exactly.
How
And I tell
foolish
niggas
was
like,
your life?
I don't involve myself in nothing that I feel like somebody gonna try to score points on me. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna involve myself in nothing that I feel is gonna put me in a position where I need an excuse.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I used to hate when you play ball with a nigga and he say, oh, I'm a football player. I don't even play basketball. Well, take your ass to the field, nigga.
Why
Why'd you
Oh,
even come over here anyway?
why are you
exactly.
coming here?
I
Why
just
do you
got
want
done lifting weights. My arms are sore. Why you on the court with us then, nigga?
what
Take your ass home, go rest, and come back when you 100%, nigga. Don't give me no
go take an
excuse.
ice bath. It's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. So I don't want to get on the court with no young niggas and say, I'm 38. Nah, let me play with a bunch of other 38-year-olds and bust their ass how I was busting their ass back when we was 19.
Yeah,
Because I'm still more athletic than niggas my
give me
age.
around some old folks, even playing field.
Exactly,
Yeah.
nigga. All our knees hurt. All our chest hurt. Nigga, we
Gotta go
all
home and
sore.
lay down. Yeah.
Exactly, nigga. We all sweating once the first ball get dribbling. We all like, God damn.
At one point, we all drinking Ensure, so you might as well get that
Yeah.
out your head right now. At one
Exactly.
point, we all gonna be drinking Ensure. So hey,
Exactly, nigga. All our stomach hurt, nigga. So we like, fuck it. We just out here hurting and getting some exercise, nigga. It ain't even competitive. We just out here running around. Nigga,
Calves
I
high
don't
blood
hurting,
pressure, medicine,
knees.
Hennessy, all in our system. Come on,
Man,
man, we ain't got time for all this.
exactly, nigga.
niggas
I'm
is
cool,
sweating
nigga.
chicken wings and douce. Just
Exactly. So it's like, man, that was the Floyd I think that Logan expected when he jumped in that motherfucking ring.
Nah,
Floyd don't
Oh,
drink.
strip club Floyd. I'm
Floyd
just
don't drink
saying.
at all. Floyd don't drink at
But
all.
you if you look at Floyd Mayweather, it's like, oh, he in these strip clubs, you
Hey.
know, he was
Mhm.
commentating and shit.
But here's
He
the
Not to
thing.
thought
say it like
Floyd,
this. How many 44-year-olds you know look like Floyd?
but that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the thing that I think Logan got him fucked up because Logan like, oh, I'm bigger than him. He old. He ain't been boxing. Nigga, Floyd Mayweather gonna be 75 years old ready to beat your ass. That motherfucker takes excellent care of himself no matter how it look.
And not only
But
that,
let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this: the boxing expert and my uncle. Do you think Floyd really should have took that fight though?
No.
I don't
uh,
think so either.
Nigga,
I
Floyd, I don't think he understands the definition of the word legacy.
he know what I mean. Muhammad Ali did it.
Ah,
George Foreman did it. And I'm just saying they all fought exhibitions, but
Not
But it
like
was an
this.
exhibition fight that he really didn't need to take.
You right, but if you see a sucker, you get one, right?
Not in this case. Not if a sucker gonna fuck my record up. And I ain't even gonna say
But
his
here's the
record.
thing. But here's the thing. That fight could have gone either way. You got to look at it from this perspective. If he was fighting in Vegas, I really think Mayweather was going to try to get him up out of there. Because Vegas, that's home field advantage, baby.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have made people over there
50
so much
million is
money.
what he was looking at. Yeah.
He'd have made people so much money. It's like,
Come on, Ringo.
yeah.
But see, my thing is like this, dog. It's like if
This
you
fight was in
Muhammad
Miami.
Ali, but it's like if you Muhammad Ali and they offered you 50 million to fight a dancing monkey, would you do it?
That monkey gonna put hands on
But I'm just saying in
you.
general, nigga.
Hey,
I
two
wouldn't give
animals
a
I never fight: a monkey and a kangaroo.
Now, Muhammad Ali get whooped by a monkey. That's a goddamn shame. Come on,
But
man.
I'm just saying in general, nigga. Like let's just say you Muhammad Ali, right? And they say, look,
No.
we'll give you 100 million to fight Bill Russell,
No.
you know, or Ben Vereen or some shit. Like, come on, my nigga.
Did
I'm
you
not
see how
gonna.
big Ben Vereen hands it, man? Nigga ain't putting his hands on me, man.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't
No, I
want
get what
my
you're saying,
name
but
next to certain niggas' names because of
I
my
agree.
legacy,
I agree.
dog. That's what
If
I'm saying. It's just
if
like,
I ever decide to be a boxer, I'm gonna tell you like this: all money ain't good money.
Correct.
You can't pay, bro. It's levels to this. I have to fight a certain level of a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Now with Mayweather, his process was all about low risk, high reward.
Mm-hmm.
What's the lowest risk that I will take not to get hurt, but will actually pay me the most?
But how do you go from fighting Zab Judah, Cotto, Canelo,
To
Pacquiao?
fight Logan Paul for 8 rounds?
but see, that's what I'm saying, dog. It's like, come on, my nigga, why is you doing this shit right now?
He could at
I
least
don't give
fought the
a fuck.
He
K.
should have took that
He could at
fight.
least
I
fought
really
the
don't.
KSI dude. At least that
And
dude beat Logan Paul.
see,
I
my
understand.
thing is like this: as far as Floyd go, what's your net worth?
Right. That's
What
why
the
I was
fuck is
getting
it?
at. Right.
All right, what the fuck is this money doing for you, dog? Like, you
Bruh,
already rich as a motherfucker. Like,
you took
nigga,
$100
you
million
fucking
for
your
how much?
legacy up for literally extra car money so you can buy another Bentley truck.
Or
Like,
extra
you ain't
How much did he
hurting.
transportation.
get off of that
Oh,
Pacquiao fight? How much did he get out of that? Because
over
that was a fight
100.
everybody wanted to see.
He got over 100.
You got over $100 million and you fighting somebody for 50 mil for 8 rounds?
That's
There's
trick
levels to
money.
this.
That's trick money, man.
There's levels to this, man.
But when you got a high trick bill,
Come
Fuck
on, bro.
that. It ain't enough tricking in the world, dog. Like, nigga, your legacy is priceless.
and my thing
Like,
is,
every
you
time
fought.
your name get brought up now, they gonna
So
bring up
you
Logan Paul.
Yep.
so
Yep.
so
They gonna
now
bring
so
up that
now
little
basically
Chinese man.
in so many words, Al, in so many words, it's like this. You basically are saying, okay, I'm on Mayweather's level. I'm taking a fight that's less than what I actually had made on the previous one. And I'm fighting this dude for 8 rounds when I was fighting dudes for 12 for 50 million.
I
And
think,
it's
Man,
like,
if you gonna get me into fight for 8 rounds to fight this dude, you should have asked me for 150 million. That's how I look at it.
yeah. But Floyd should have went on. If you want to do that, Floyd, and get the bag, you should have went on ahead and fought Earl Spence. Earl Spence gonna knock you out, but you fight Earl Spence.
But
he ain't finna get his ass
it was a
knocked
high
out.
risk though. It was a high risk if you took that fight.
He ain't gonna. But
Earl
see,
Spence
the
gonna
thing
put
with
his dick in the dirt.
Floyd is Floyd gonna take the easy fight. But my thing is like this, dog. And this is something I be talking about all the time as far as like your brand. My nigga. Every time Floyd name get brought up now, Logan Paul get brought up.
How
Every
long did
Now
time
your name
Floyd
is
name
attached to
come
Logan
up,
Paul now.
fucking what's homeboy name? Conor McGregor name gonna come up.
Right.
Every stupid bitch ass nigga you fight, they name gonna get attached to your nigga.
And
I'm
like
not
you
letting no
said,
suck ass
and
nigga score no points off me.
Absolutely not.
I forgot about Yoish, the little Asian dude he beat up on New Year's Eve a few years. I forgot about old Yoish.
Mm-hmm.
But okay,
But
at
that's
least with Conor McGregor, he's a legend in his own sport. Logan Paul, you famous for YouTube, man? Eating, what'd he say? Floyd said he's only famous for eating Legos.
But like Ong said, man, do I really want Conor McGregor name attached to mine if everybody come up and pull up that name or something? Really?
I could do
exactly, nigga.
Conor.
Like
When you
they
had
got
Sugar Ray Leonard pulled up a lot of times beside this dude's name.
Yeah.
I'd rather
They
my nigga
got
pull up beside Sugar Ray Leonard
And Pernell Whitaker, Marvin Hagler,
exactly
you know,
like
than to
real
face Conor
they
bodies.
McGregor and
got
Logan Paul.
they got way more to gain than he got. Like that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, my nigga, what do I have to gain? 50 million. What you got to gain? Literally infamy. You are
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
famous forever now
And you
because we got in
probably
the
got
ring.
a nice little bag out the deal as well. So
He
that
rose.
Of
now,
Floyd
course.
rose
now
his
you
stock.
done gave him money and infamy.
Cause it's like this, dog. 100 million to Floyd is like $300 to us. $100 million to Conor McGregor literally changed his life and retired him. That nigga said, I ain't never got to get in the octagon again, nigga. Y'all gave me more money I would have ever made in my life.
And when he got in there, what happened?
He got knocked out.
Yes,
Tapped
he
out,
did.
actually. He got tapped out.
Now he got
But the
knocked out.
thing
The next
is,
one.
it's like what we expected to happen happened. So why would you do it?
Yeah.
That's like, nigga,
Right.
I'll take a fight with Mayweather just to go get punched up and say, hey, y'all, I fought Mayweather. Nigga, I got 100 million. Nigga, I'm finna move out my house. I'm finna go buy houses for my kids. I'm finna
Say
put my
mom's is
grandkids through
good.
college
Yeah.
just because I went and got my ass whooped. Nigga, that's a win-win.
Where did I lose? And it's a boxing term that if you lose to Mayweather automatically, it don't count. It's on your record, but you lost to the greatest. You know,
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's literally no losing for
yeah.
them. And you got everything to lose. They got nothing to lose. Why
But
you walking in that?
the thing about it is, it goes back to what I was saying earlier. The level of respect.
Mm-hmm. Your phone muted out. Or is that
Yeah,
me?
you muted, nigga. You can't hear you. You muted.
You muted.
You muted. Speak again. Say something, DJ. We can't hear you.
Nah. Yeah, I think his phone, he done lost signal. Somebody calling him.
Probably. He probably waiting for that motherfucker to start ringing. But yeah, nigga, like, you gotta look at your legacy, my nigga. Like, every time
Mm-hmm.
your name get brought up, they name get brought up. Say something, EJ.
Nah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's how he's spinning. And that's, yeah, I get what you're saying because now y'all gotta quit bringing him up. He ain't nobody. And then you fought him.
I fought him.
You lumped him up.
Nigga,
He was
like this.
lumped up.
Now, every time their name get brought up, they get to say, I fought Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
Every fucking time. Every time Logan Paul do a fight, it's gonna be, he gonna say he beat him too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't get knocked out, he gonna come into the fight. I just beat Floyd
He get
Mayweather.
a moral victory. That's
And
just
that's
like
all he
dude
wants.
in the hood knocking everybody out. He rock you, you swing back, they break it up. I got him.
That's all he wants. That's all he wants. He just wanted to say, I socked Floyd Mayweather.
He
So
really did.
now, nigga, all I did, it drove up his value
Mm-hmm.
and drove down Floyd's.
Yeah.
Every fight Floyd take from now on, take his name down.
Now he said he done. And I'm glad he is like, and my thing with him is you a promoter. You got TMT promotions. Man, you got Tank up under you. Even though he ain't that good, you got Javion Love. Badu Jack, who stopped that dude who kept holding. He's up under you. Like, man, promote these young dudes, man. Everything ain't gotta be about you, man. You know, like,
Egomaniac.
yeah, he can't, he gotta be in the spotlight. Floyd's an attention whore. And that's like in the ring, ain't nobody fooling with him. Outside the ring, he's a cornball. You
Mm-hmm.
overshining your mans in them. Let Tank do his thing. Tank's hitting niggas, putting them to sleep.
But here's the thing. It goes back to what I was saying before I had to come off. It's the level of respect that he has. He really has been gaining no respect. Everybody is trying to fight him, just like Uncle said. I can gain from this. I can have a win-win situation just by letting him beat me up and tag me up a couple of times. I get knocked out or whatever. I get 100 million. I'm set for life.
Who wouldn't do that though?
You do. Okay, well, you were doing that with Roy Jones?
We would nope.
No.
Were you
It's
doing
like
that
this.
were you doing that with any other fighter before he came over him?
Just like how we talking about how Logan was so hyped to fight Floyd, bet he wouldn't do that shit with Tank.
Hell no.
He won't even do it with the Charlo brothers, the twins.
Hell no. Hell
He
no.
wouldn't do it with no boxer that will actually knock your ass out.
He won't do it with Earl Spence, the Charlos, Wilder.
He wouldn't do it with Sugar Ray Leonard. He wouldn't do that with Sugar Ray Leonard.
He wouldn't do it with Sugar Ray Leonard now. You know, so and Sugar in his 60s, but he wouldn't do it with Antonio Tarver.
Hell no.
So I'm just
He
saying
wouldn't
that's
do it
why.
with.
Because those fighters have a level of respect. Like, bro, you really want to test me against I do this? This is what I do for a living. You really want to test me against this?
Holyfield right now would have knocked him clean out.
Exactly.
And that's Holyfield.
Exactly.
You know,
So,
And I ain't
if,
even bring up Mike Tyson's name because nobody want that smoke. Mike Tyson.
that's what I'm saying, dog. It's current boxers right now that wouldn't want to fight Mike Tyson.
I'm gonna literally say this. Mike Tyson used to piss me the fuck off. I told this to my brothers on the podcast on my birthday. He literally pissed me the fuck off. Why? Because this dude would end his fights in the first fucking round. Like, bro.
A lot of that was fear. They came
If
in
you
there
go to the bathroom, you gonna miss the fight.
It was over with. You missed the whole fight.
And mind you, Mike Tyson was a kid. He was 19, 20 years old.
But my thing was, everybody would say, well, this is what you do, EJ. You invite people to your house. You charge them at the door. It's like, no, not even that. Everybody done wasted their damn money for this fight.
Nigga,
it's worth it. To me, it's worth it.
It take Mike Tyson longer to walk to the ring than to knock a nigga out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, the walk was longer than the
like
fight.
Under the impression is like, bro, can't nobody give this man any type of competition? Can't nobody beat this man?
Yeah, once Mike got on that Brooklyn BS, that's when he started losing.
Once Mike like later on in his career.
Yeah.
Once he went to prison and everybody caught up to his ass, that's what fucked him up.
They slowed, just like the same with Muhammad Ali. Once they did, he dodged the draft and they kept him out for 3 years. Everybody caught up to him because he slowed down.
That's what happened.
But that was the thing is like, you got to find some reason to slow this down. Mayweather's not getting much respect in this hood, man. Because everybody want to go ahead and fight this man. Because they know it's going to be a money bag.
I mean, he from Grand Rapids.
Man, that's my come up. They're going to look at Mayweather like, that's my come up.
Yeah,
my come up.
Yeah, but like I said, your pops and your uncle known for them hands. Okay, we from the hood. If your pops and uncle known for the hands and ain't never put on no boxing gloves, who really gonna press you?
Not a damn body.
Oh man, that's such son, boy. Watch out, he gonna put his dick beaters on you. And
even with fucking Floyd Mayweather, dog, like, do you really think he was raised in the hood?
No. I mean, when his daddy went to jail, he lived with his grandma. But after that,
that's what I'm saying. Nigga, he became a boxing prodigy early. They probably kept him away from all that shit.
Yes.
That nigga not gonna tell you no story about no crime, no streets. All that nigga tell you about is the boxing gym and classrooms.
And then he quit going to the classroom to hit the boxing gym. He never graduated.
The nigga can't read, but goddamn 3 or 4 letter words and shit.
Well, 50 Cent told him, I'll give you $1 million, you read Cat in the Hat out loud.
A Harry Potter book and shit.
I'm not hating on him, but it's the truth. Like, you from Grand Rapids. True, you stayed with your grandma. Your daddy went and did a bid, but that's where your uncle stepped in there.
What's up, Coffee with Kendra?
What uncle's supposed to do. You know. Who uncle wouldn't step up? You know, if he a real man. You got the hell up out of Grand Rapids. You sent your trophies there from the amateurs, from the Olympics. You didn't grow up in real Grand Rapids. You know, and I'm not trying to make it like the hood's the best thing ever, because it's not, but
that nigga grew up in the gym, and it ain't nothing wrong with that, dog.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that at all, but it's like, you not getting no respect. If anybody is willing to try you out here in YouTube world and IG world,
because that's all I'm finna say. He not getting no respect in society. Fuck the hood.
Because nigga, he did not grow
T.I. swung on his ass.
Absolutely.
All these motherfuckers challenging him. Didn't Ronda Rousey challenge him? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, Ronda Rousey was like, "I'll fucking fuck you up." Like, nigga, nigga. If I'm a professional boxer, it ain't no way in hell no woman gonna even have
Pick
the
her
thought
round,
of
yeah.
thinking she
But
can fuck with me.
But for Ronda Rousey to even try
Yeah,
you,
Cobb.
to even want to try you,
That lets
I'll
you
knock
know
your
how.
teeth out your mouth. Yeah, but he didn't grow up in the hood to get that. That's why he act like a cornball. He didn't grow up in
and
the hood
believe me,
to feel
as
that.
great as she is, for her to even want to try you should let you know
You
your
a
ass
chump.
don't have no respect
You a chump.
at all.
Ooh. And that's the thing, my nigga. You candy cane, my nigga.
Yeah, he
Like
the
you
dude we talked about.
Mayweather. You springtime.
Yeah,
You
he the
Man,
Mayweather.
man, if you
he,
talk about man, people want to get a come up with just one fight, man, that's nigga Santa Claus.
yeah.
But see, it's like this, dog. Like, ain't nobody challenging none of these other motherfuckers. Ain't nobody gonna challenge
None,
Gervonta Davis, dog.
none,
You
Hell
is not
no.
finna see nobody
none.
say, "Come on, Gervonta, let's get in the ring." You ain't gonna see Logan Paul talk that shit. You ain't gonna say
Remember?
neither Paul brother with
Mhm.
no nigga that they know could break a human's jaw with one fucking punch.
And if you go back and
My wife
if
said
you
after
go
the
back in
fight,
YouTube and look, Zab Judas down in Miami shooting dice. Then nobody press him. Dude grabbed the money. He got the stealing on niggas. Niggas got the
my
run.
wife said after the fight, my wife said clearly after the fight, Logan Paul's brother gonna want to challenge him next.
He gonna fight Tyrone Woodley, the UFC dude.
Yeah, and the only reason he want to fight Tyrone Woodley because Tyrone be getting his ass whooped.
Yep.
That's why
Yep.
he ain't fight John Bones Jones.
What up, Kodo?
That
Nah.
he
Hold on,
ain't
he's
he ain't
Santa Claus. I said what I said. He's Santa Claus.
exactly. He ain't that
He is
nigga
Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
because it's like this, dog. Ain't nobody trying to fight John Bones Jones.
Who want their job broke?
But that's what I'm saying. Ain't
I
nobody
mean,
trying
you
to
know.
get cracking with a nigga that they know get cracking. Like nigga, it's a million retired boxers out there. Why Floyd? And he the motherfucking champ. That nigga 50 something and oh. And
51,
motherfuckers
easy
trying
lick.
him.
Easy lick.
That's what I'm saying. Because they
Easy
know,
lick.
nigga, at the end of the day, we going to have a fight. I'm not going to get knocked out. I'm going to get peppered up a little bit. I'm going to get a couple punches put on me, but
And
I'm
I'm
going to
about
be
to have her
good.
come up out this world.
Yeah.
That nigga said Chris Jericho wanted to fight his ass.
Bruh, I'm done.
You serious, Kodo, man? Oh, that's my
Bruh,
man,
I'm
That
Kodo.
done.
He
nigga,
down in Atlanta
the
doing his
walls of
thing.
Jericho?
I'm done.
Man.
I am done.
I seen Chris Jericho on the little wrestling thing after one of these games, man. That dude looked terrible, man.
I am done.
Chris
Nigga,
Pawpaw
watch.
Jericho?
In a minute, watch. And I heard this too. I think 50 Cent fucked around and challenged to fight him.
Yeah,
And I
he
50,
think 50
WWE now,
50
John. You
whoop
right.
it.
He WD. This is WWE now.
he ain't
Yeah,
gonna take
yeah.
that 50 fight though.
He
I
ain't
don't
gonna
give a fuck
take it.
what I don't give a fuck what they put up. He ain't gonna take that 50
You think he
Ain't
fade.
ain't gonna
nothing
take that
soft
50
about
fight?
50.
You think he ain't gonna take that 50 fight?
Hell
No.
no.
50 fought before, nigga.
50,
But
what he
still.
say?
He
134
fought in the
again?
streets and in the ring.
Yeah.
He
Hey, but
don't want
still.
he don't want that 50 fight. 50 a big old nigga. Like he ain't taking that shit.
Hey,
It's
but
some
still.
niggas that Floyd ain't gonna fight.
I can see
Like
him
But
fighting
still.
Bi because
that's one
But 50
talent
worth
Floyd
millions.
got.
But 50 worth millions. You think he ain't gonna take that fight? That's gonna be
he
$100 million
no.
fight right there.
Okay, you
No,
need
50 would
Floyd gonna
take
get his
that fight.
pride hurt.
Floyd
You
ain't gonna
think
take
you
that
know
fight.
that's oh come on man. You know that's $100 million fight if
It's
he
probably
fight 50.
250. We all
Yes.
gonna watch that, but
Yeah, nigga,
Floyd ain't gonna
I'm
do it.
jumping in. But Floyd not taking that fight. Floyd
Nah,
ain't
he ain't
fucking with
fighting
a nigga
Canelo.
who he know
He
will
ain't
knock
fighting
his
Canelo
ass
right
out.
now.
He ain't
Yeah,
fucking
He
with
don't,
Canelo.
he ain't
he's not
He
fighting
ain't
even
fucking
fooling
with
with Earl Spence, man.
Floyd not finna fight a nigga who could fuck him up.
Nah,
He know these young niggas now will fuck him up. It's
Terrence
like
Crawford,
you know
Sean
when you
Porter.
pass your prime. Just like with
Darren
Mike
Lewis.
Tyson. Like Mike Tyson, he'll fight niggas in his age bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He'll go fight Evander again or some shit like that. But he ain't finna fight Deontay Wilder. No matter how
Okay,
much shit he got to talk about him, he ain't gonna fight him.
that's like Jordan. Jordan still got game. He ain't gonna be out there with Devin Booker. He ain't gonna be out there with Damian Lillard. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
he
this
gonna
time.
look like he ain't gonna be who he thought he was. You know, we're gonna be.
Yeah.
Jordan had his time. He ain't about to
He'll
be
Yeah,
out
go
there
out
looking
there and
like
fuck a
us.
Mitch Richmond or some shit again.
yeah. Him and
He'll
Derek
go out
Harper to get
there.
it in.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
go out there and find Reggie Miller ass out the booth or some shit and go
Yeah.
1-on-1 with him.
Reggie still shoot his lights out. Reggie gave that boy hell, but Yeah, he'll play against Ron Harper, Derek Harper, Antonio McDaniels. You know.
Because it's
Yeah,
like Unc
nigga.
said earlier, he's fighting people in his age bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, but Michael Jordan ain't finna allow no stupid motherfucker from YouTube, some nigga from Ball Is Life, to score no points on him. Like, oh, we gonna go 1-on-1 for $7 million.
Absolutely not.
Nigga, Michael Jordan not taking that bullshit.
Absolutely not.
Nigga, Michael Jordan is not finna let nobody fuck his name up with nothing dumb like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, the fact that Floyd Mayweather let a
The only person
YouTuber.
he will allow to actually play against him if he was still living, Kobe Bryant.
Nigga said Scott Burrell was so trash.
Scott Burrell was Michael Jordan's teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he
That
was
would be the
butt
only
cheeks,
person he
man.
will allow to actually have a one-on-one battle with him would be Kobe Bryant if he was still living.
Nigga, Kobe Bryant will whoop Michael Jordan ass anytime up and down the motherfucking court, any part of history.
He told him
But
that. He told him that though.
He did tell him. Kobe
He
did
told
tell
him
him.
that. Kobe did tell him that. He said, "Boy, every time he sees him, boy, if I was in your heyday, boy, I was."
Remember, he dropped 50 on him when he played with the Wizards.
nigga, Kobe was supposed to step on Jordan every chance he got.
Yeah, Jordan a sucker too. He wouldn't get him kids free shit.
Yeah,
Jordan a
nigga.
sucker too.
To this day, dog, like I could show y'all, nigga, like, look, I got a motherfucking shoe collection like a motherfucker, dog.
Jordan ain't been
Nigga,
right since his girlfriend drowned to death at North Carolina.
nigga. Only look,
What? Man?
you see this shit?
Yeah.
Tell me if you see some Jordan boxes.
I don't see none.
I got some Jordan. I don't think I got some. I move people in. That's it.
Like, nigga, near Air Jordan box. I don't wear J's. Matter of fact, look, I got one pair of Jordans right there, and I got them for free.
And you still pay too much for them.
Exactly, nigga. I ain't wore them motherfuckers. They ain't been on my motherfucking feet. I don't fuck with Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
I hated Michael Jordan my whole motherfucking life, nigga. I got 100 and some pairs of shoes near Jordan that I'm buying. And they ain't get none of my money. Fuck Michael Jordan.
That too.
Like,
He's Sambo.
yeah, nigga, I don't fucking no bitch ass Michael Jordan. Fuck them shoes. But you know, but the thing is, nigga, he not finna let nobody pour no dirt on his name. He not finna let nobody say, oh, I'm a YouTuber and I'm finna challenge Michael Jordan. He gonna be like, get the fuck off my phone. Nigga, quit saying my motherfucking name.
Penny Hardaway was giving him the business.
But the thing is, I'm just saying as far as his legacy.
Yeah.
Like, Michael Jordan not finna allow nobody to attach their name to his legacy. Like,
you know why? Because he cares about his legacy.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Floyd Mayweather don't give a fuck about his legacy. Oh, 50 million? Oh, nigga, you want me to fight Zebo from the Memphis Grizzlies?
Hell no. Zach Randolph gonna knock his dick in the dirt.
Well, but I'm just saying, nigga, like, I'm just saying, he'll fight anybody. He'll fight what's homeboy name? The one-eyed comedian that's buff. Nigga, he'll fight Lil Duval.
Yeah.
If Lil Duval jumped in the ring, huh?
You made enough money. What is the problem with you taking these fights?
Nigga, because legacy is priceless, dog.
You ain't even got niggas around you that you can help out. Like, what are you doing?
Nigga,
I can see if your man's is in a jam, you trying to get such and such out, or you trying to get Larry Hoover out, just something really worth something.
Frocast said, man, I'm gonna put Frocast in, nigga. Put your mask on, Frocast, because I know how you get down, nigga. But like, the thing is, nigga, like with fucking Floyd, when he say kids can't eat your legacy, my nigga, your kids gonna die rich, dog.
What do you mean?
If Floyd never make another dollar, his kids gonna die rich. Like, they would have to be literally fucking retarded to go broke with the amount of money that he done left for them.
Whitney and Bobby didn't even go broke. So what that said?
But that's what I'm saying, dog. And they was on crack.
And they
like,
nowhere near Floyd money.
But that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, nigga, your kids would have to literally go broke on purpose, my nigga. So when you gone, your legacy still here.
Your legacy lives forever. You get clout, not necessarily clout, because they done switch that word up. You get props, you get respect off of that. Who you know is how you get in life. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. Oh, you such and
Exactly.
Is
such
that
son. You such and such nephew. I got him. He good.
All right.
That mean your
yeah, nigga?
neighbor's
Fucking
good.
Michael Jackson fucking ghost kids. They gonna be able to be rich forever
Mm-hmm.
because of his name, and they not even his goddamn kid. They white children. I don't know where them little Nordic motherfuckers came from.
They ain't
Them
got to leave.
motherfuckers
I'm
They
not
ain't
are
got to
touching
leave
pink.
their
that subject.
couch.
I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that
Fuck
at
that
all.
shit, nigga. Nigga, if I put on white fucking face paint, my kid's not gonna come out white. Nigga, you black. Nigga, your sperm puts out black kids. Nigga, just because you turn white don't make white children, my nigga.
Correct.
That shit don't even fucking make sense, nigga. Fuck, you got white kids, nigga, cause some medical shit that made you, nigga. You didn't turn into a white human, my nigga. It's no,
Jermaine got that
fuck
stuff
no.
sprayed in his hair, but his kids got normal hair.
Exactly, nigga. Your kids got nappy hair. A perm ain't gonna make my kids come out with a perm, my nigga. That's not how genetics work.
Your kids gonna come out nappy
I
headed
ain't never
just
see a
like
baby be
yours.
born in the 80s with a Jerry curl, nigga. I wasn't. My dad had a Jerry curl when my parents got together, nigga. I ain't come out with a Jerry
Yes.
curl. What's going on, Frocat?
Big
Fellas,
Bird, what's
fellas,
going on with you, brother?
how you doing,
Hey man, you look like a GTA character, man.
Nigga,
man? Knew it.
that's his thing, dog.
That's his
Frocast with a
thing, though,
man.
man. That's Big Germ's thing, bro.
Yeah, man.
But
But
But yeah,
nah,
like the thing is, dog, like I understand the legacy don't pay, you know, like it's like this. I could see if Floyd made 15, 20 million in his career, like Dr. J
Yeah,
and those
yeah.
niggas back in them days. Like that money will run out in a long summer.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Nigga, hundreds of millions.
You
He
still
could
Back to
he
believe
back
could
to
it?
never
back.
again make a dollar. And his kid's gonna die rich.
Mm-hmm.
So
But when
He
that's
you
set
gonna
for
tell
life.
he wasn't raised like we was raised. So
He
when you
created generational wealth within his family, straight up.
yeah,
Exactly.
His kids ain't got to work for nothing.
Ah, shit.
that feedback on mine.
I
that's
don't know
my
where it's coming from, but I can
just
hear it.
called my phone. My bad. I'm at
But that's
y'all
that's
back.
great, dude.
My
Yeah,
sister
yeah.
called me.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, like nigga, at the end of the day, dog, he got enough money. As much as it ain't never enough money. Yeah, I get the sentiment. But nigga, you got all these boxers you promoting. You got all type of business endeavors and shit going on, my nigga. You don't need this lick. Like, you know,
Big
that's
Germ.
that's like the shit with street niggas. It's like certain licks you just don't pull.
Because it's stupid.
Big Germ, let me
Exactly.
ask you this, man. We was just discussing this. Do you think Mayweather should have took that fight?
Don't let your internet fuck up, broadcast.
That's what it looked like.
All
I'm still
right,
here.
broadcast, you heard him?
Yeah, okay. You said you were just discussing. I don't know what happened. It just damn.
Yeah, we was just discussing Mayweather earlier. Do you believe that he should have took that fight?
I mean, me personally, I think Floyd need the money. I think that he spends so much.
How?
I mean, dog, you see, like he said, he got a $30 million tax bill on this, and I think he spends too much money, and
That's
he needs.
your problem, nigga, because you actually put the money up from the money from that first half. You
Yeah,
made all that money, so why would
The,
you think you would be in a higher tax bracket?
the
That's on
nigga,
you.
the nigga got like 10 Rolls Royces and shit.
yeah. I mean, and that's why I think he
What you
takes
need
too
all the Rolls
much.
Royces for? What you need
I
all
think
of
he
them
takes money
for?
grabs when he need them. I mean, I think he's like, yo, if he's gonna do. He starts saying that, hey, the reserves getting low. Let's do another charity fight. The nigga gonna be boxing the kangaroo next if we keep watching this bullshit. They're gonna be like, yo, Floyd, box this kangaroo, nigga.
Yeah, I'm
Bruh,
not fighting.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. Like, hey, nigga, we got this orangutan. We taught him how to box. You gonna get in the ring with him? We're gonna give you $65 million, and he gonna do the shit. And
bruh,
that's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
gonna
dog,
take it.
like, nigga, your legacy gotta have some type of importance, my nigga. Like,
His
it
legacy
really.
is
Like
money.
his legacy is the 50-0. Like legacy, 50-0, great all time. Long as I'm taking
51.
the fight, my record, then that's what I'm gonna keep doing, man. That's exactly what he doing.
man, all
But see,
money
the
ain't great,
thing,
man.
yeah, cause see, my thing is like
Al
this, my
money,
nigga.
correct.
Broadcast got dial up internet in that damn garage.
Man,
You got
stop.
AOL.
Got the phone I
Huh?
just listen on. I went try. I got my good phone
Oh,
when I want to get on.
oh
This is my
shit.
old. Hey, this is my listening phone.
Man, that nigga sound like me and shit. I got my little trap phone and shit that I don't be fucking with and shit.
Boy, y'all keep
But
this killing me with these doggone trap.
but see with me it's like I use this phone to go live on Too Much Gaming and this one to go live on my personal page. So
Right,
that's why I got two phones. But
right.
like the thing is, dog, like I just look at it like, nigga, I can't put nobody else in a position to they get all the win and I get none of the win. All I get is money. I get money, but the money you gonna get is gonna change your life.
Mm-hmm.
The money I'm gonna get is just gonna pay my car note on one of my cars.
And pay your taxes.
Yeah. That dude
You
just got
shouldn't even be putting
generational wealth off of Floyd from going forward.
you shouldn't be putting yourself in a position to where you gotta take these fights to pay your taxes, nigga. It's some shit you gonna have to shave off your lifestyle if that be the actual truth.
Mm-hmm.
If your life fucked up that bad, nigga, you need to sell some of them goddamn Rolls Royces and Bentleys.
Do you need that big old house? Do you need all that property? Do you need all those Rolls Royces?
Me personally,
Exactly.
no.
And
I
that's
need
what I'm
one.
saying, dog.
Give me one and I'm straight. I ain't even gotta have a truck. I can just drive that car. And the thing about it is this. Why would you even want to buy a Rolls Royce? Because a lot of people say Rolls Royces or those type of cars, you're supposed to be driven in.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to drive.
Bro, I'm from Louisiana. If I buy that motherfucker, I'm gonna drive that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But see, the thing is like this, nigga. Whatever your lifestyle is as far as having a Rolls Royce, I ain't shitting on it. But why you got 9 of them?
The same
Because
because
that's the thing with Floyd. Why you need $5 or $6 million cars? One is cool, dog. Like who's advising you and letting you do this shit? Like
Boy, you
who's
got
a
a poor
stupid
ass money
motherfucker you
advisor.
got? Yeah, like who's a stupid motherfucker you got standing next to you telling you, yeah, man, that's the one. Yeah, you got 6 of them, but yeah, get another black one.
And that's the thing, when you make it to the top level like that, man, you gotta have the right people around you. Like, ain't no
he got a bunch of yes
see
men
if
around
you
him.
and me was hanging. See if me and you was hanging out. They offer me this fight. I'm gonna be like, man, don't take this damn fight. You a fool if you take this damn fight. I'm not about to take this. You got too many yes men and not too much no men. That's what the problem is right now. You got
Exactly.
too many yes men because they try to get broke off of your ass too.
Mm-hmm.
And man, you seen that motherfucking clip? I posted shit a few days ago. I posted a clip talking about that shit. Them yes men don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is what you can do for them. Oh
Exactly.
man,
What they say,
Floyd,
he
take
got
the
a
fight.
bag, he
I'm
got a bag, we got a bag.
I
Exactly.
get 5% every time this nigga make $1 million. So shit. Nigga, that's 50,000. Oh shit, man. I need this nigga to take this fight. Oh, I
That's
need this
facts.
nigga to take this fight.
That's facts, Ringo. That's facts. Yes men will help you fuck up your money rather quicker
Mm-hmm.
than a chick. Yep. Correct.
They'll
Absolutely
help you
correct.
fuck everything up. Nigga, yes man will let you take a risk unnecessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Yes man will take nigga, it's like, and I tell the homies all the time, like about rappers. A lot of the times a rapper drop a whack album, it's cause his homeboys just tell him it's good.
It be
Exactly.
straight trash.
Yeah, like Bobby Digital. Nobody told the RZA that shit was bullshit. Exactly. Like nobody told you that was some bullshit. Somebody had to be in the studio like, man, you sure you want to drop this shit?
Man,
Shit whack as
somebody
fuck. You
probably
sure?
was somebody in the studio said, man, this shit is whack.
Matter of fact,
Somebody
I got
tell this man this shit is whack.
I bought this dude CD from the gas station. Man, get my album, man. Ooh, I'm just
You fell for that trap, huh?
man, it took me 2 months to find that nigga to give me that
You fell
CD
for that
back.
trap. Oh yeah. The hood never changes.
What
The
up,
hood never
nephew?
changes at
My
all.
nephew just clicked in. No, it took me 2 months to find this nigga. I handed him back the CD, told him, hey man, that ain't what's
This
That
up.
ain't
ain't what's
it,
popping.
Chief.
That ain't what's popping at
I
all.
said, man,
Hey,
you might want to get a career because this
I was
ain't
finna
what's
say,
popping.
I would have handed that nigga a CD and an application to my job. Look, hey, we make good money. We got benefits. You should come and
You
work
gonna help that
with
man
me.
get a CDL license, huh?
You should come work with me, dog. We make good money here.
He was
Like
like,
nigga,
and he was like,
rap ain't for you.
He's like, you really didn't like it, man. My people love it. I'm like, yeah, this ain't it, homeboy.
Your
I
people
always
lying.
told him you got the wrong people around you,
Your
brother.
people lying,
That's
my
what I
nigga.
said. Like, hey,
Your
man,
people is lying.
I'm like, that
That
ain't
we
what's
need to talk.
popping.
That they told him he was gonna change the game. Yeah, change the game for the worse. Man, you changed it all right, nigga.
Like Jay-Z with
Nah.
that Kingdom Come CD. Who told him about that one?
About that. Mm-mm.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you got niggas around you that won't tell you fucking up, you gon' fuck up. You bound to fuck up.
If you my
Logan's brother
mans,
was
I have to
but
tell you
Logan
like
Paul's
that ain't.
brother was hyping this fight up to the fullest.
Yeah.
Logan Paul's brother was hyping this fight up to the fullest.
Logan Paul brother at the end said that his brother won.
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
They
EJ,
didn't want.
Smash said it was a tie.
The intro on Kingdom Come. No. He said the intro. Listen, hey,
Smash said it was a tie.
Broadcast. If the intro
Hold
is the
up.
best song on your album, like Meek Mill's,
Hold up.
it's trash.
Weren't we all live yesterday and that fool put up $100 in the first round for first round knockout by Logan Paul?
That's
Boy,
what I'm
you
saying,
lost
dog.
the money.
It's like niggas be talking, boy. Niggas just be talking and be talking.
A lot of
'Cause
people
it
don't
ain't
know boxing, and then they just because you swing more or they think you hit or get a ooh by the crowd, that don't mean you did nothing.
man. I was nigga. I was in a house full of Mexicans
Mm-hmm.
when Floyd fought Oscar De La Hoya, and they swore to God Oscar won because he was busy.
What fight?
Oh, he threw
He
way
didn't
more
land nothing.
punches. You saw the punches he threw. I said threw and
And land.
landed is two completely
Two
different
different
things, man.
things.
Mm-hmm.
It's two
I
totally
said,
different things.
No,
yeah,
hey,
I said, nigga, just because you threw a lot don't mean
there's no
you
moral
landed.
victories in boxing. At the end of the
Nigga,
fight, how did Floyd look and how did Logan look?
exactly. And the thing is, like I said, dog, actual boxer, all his punches are intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Every punch has a reason it's getting thrown, a reason it's getting landed. It's a setup for something.
Mm-hmm.
People who just fighting, every punch is a hope.
Yep.
I hope I knock him out with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this one puts him down. Like, it's two completely different things. I be telling niggas, watching the fight and watching the boxing match is two different things. Floyd lost a lot of fights. He ain't never lost a boxing match.
No, absolutely not.
If you want to say who won the fight, yeah, Maidana won the fight. Floyd won the boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
De La Hoya
I
won the
agree.
fight. Floyd won the boxing match. Floyd done lost a couple. If you just want to do the eyeball test, it's some like, oh, that nigga was way busier than Floyd.
But he wasn't hitting.
Exactly. He didn't land more punches, so he lost. Because it's like this in the street. Nigga, we done all watched a million street fights, and we was like, man, I think Johnny won that shit. No, nigga, Ray won that shit.
So y'all might have to run that one back.
That's
You know.
what Dave Robinson thought.
Yeah, but that be the thing. Like, nigga, in a street fight, we all think our homeboy won the fight. If the nigga did, nigga, I done seen niggas get knocked out and say, nigga, I was winning.
Till he
Before that
knocked me
nigga hit me
out.
with that lucky punch,
Man,
before I slipped and fell, I won.
I don't care what nobody said. When it comes to a street fight, if you got knocked out, you lost.
Yes.
That's
That's what I'm saying. But dog, you know a nigga who done got his motherfucking tooth knocked out and felt like he won.
Yeah.
You done seen it. You done seen a nigga like, man, I had to whoop James' ass yesterday. You know I just
Weren't
got
you the
done
one that got
fucking
knocked
James
the
up.
Yeah, I hanging halfway out his head.
Yeah, like nigga, and that's what it is with a lot of these motherfuckers who watch these boxing matches. They see a nigga in there throw a million punches and say, man, I think that nigga got Floyd. I feel like the judge cheated him. The refs was cheating for Floyd. That's why Floyd. No, nigga.
Now hold on. I'll have to say this. In some instances, the refs do be cheating for Floyd. You got to think about it. In some of the fights that
What fight?
But it's like this, dog. The cards don't cheat for Floyd.
Like,
the cards is the cards.
Let's talk about this. Like,
what fight did they cheat Floyd?
No. I'm just asking. How many fights have you seen where you believe that?
Quit getting tangled up.
Yeah, the judges actually cheated for Floyd.
None.
You don't think?
No. Give me a fight.
What was
First
that nigga's
Maidana
name?
fight. Yes, Maidana came out smoking. But
That's what I'm saying. That
Floyd really starts
Maidana
off
fight,
slow.
if you just judging off busy,
Yeah.
nigga, Maidana looked like he was finna get him.
But what he
But
get? Nothing.
exactly. But like even earlier in the fight, like Maidana was winning, but once Floyd figured his ass out,
That was it.
he put on a master class.
Yeah.
Especially when you watch the second fight, then you really realize who was a superior fighter. Because the thing with Maidana was so unpredictable because he fight like a girl.
Right.
So the way them motherfucking punches was coming, that's why Floyd was tripping. Like, why this nigga throwing these motherfuckers from everywhere? That nigga was. This how Maidana was swinging. Like,
right. Hey, he's fighting like two girls at the club.
exactly. Maidana fight like a girl.
Yeah.
You know, so that was the fucking thing. Like, that nigga, exactly, he was windmilling. So when you watch Maidana throw them punches at Floyd, it's like, what the fuck is he doing? And I know Floyd is like, damn, nigga, only reason he hit me because I don't know what the fuck this shit is. But by like round 4 or 5,
it was over.
Nigga, class was in session. So that's the fucking thing, dog. Like, nigga, you know, Floyd, that nigga, he ain't lost no boxing matches. He might have lost some fights, but he ain't lost no boxing matches.
Right. And he makes sure you box. He makes sure you fight his fight. And all that you gonna do with you, that's out the window.
Yeah,
right?
nigga, you're not gonna impose your will on Floyd.
You would not be able to hit me.
Yeah, you're not gonna impose your will.
Sugar Ray would have tried to impose his will, but even he was like, because I think
Sugar Shane
knock him out.
Sugar Shane couldn't have got off the pedal when he stumbled Floyd.
And that's all Shane had. And what did Floyd do? Took that right hand from him. He couldn't do nothing.
Masterclass.
And actually, if you go back and look, outside that punch, Floyd won that round.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not a Floyd fan. You know, I like him because I like boxing.
He should have took the motherfucking the initiative to try his best to at least get a knockdown.
Right.
Because he was losing the round. But like I be saying, nigga, the reason everybody like boxing is because shit like that. One punch could change the momentum of a fucking fight.
That's why you like Wilder. That's why you like Wilder. He got that one
exactly because this nigga just
And Tyson Fury was cheating like a mug, but Wilder gonna get his revenge. I ain't worried about it.
You think Wilder gonna beat him?
Yes.
I hope so because of my blackness.
Fury,
that's all.
Fury boxed him. I watched that match. Fury boxed him. That was the problem. Fury had boxed him.
Now watch how Wilder come out now. He got Malik Scott as his trainer.
Yeah.
You know, Malik was a heavyweight. He was light on his toes.
I'm definitely pulling for Wilder to make a comeback because Fury was just like he outboxed him. I have to honestly say he outboxed him.
Because Fury can actually box.
Yeah, so I'll give him that.
But
it's like,
Fury also didn't have no padding in his gloves and a bunch of other corny stuff.
Absolutely,
nigga. When that nigga fucking Wilder said, nigga, my equipment was too heavy.
That ain't what he said. They misquoted him. He said he felt so light that his costume felt heavy. That's what he said.
Either way, nigga, I was like,
well, we getting ready to see next month.
So. I was like, man, just stop it, Deontay. Come on, dog. Wilder has to get rid of that wild shit.
You gotta get rid of that wild shot because that's what made him him. Because that's what it is. Wilder is actually a fighter. Like he will fight. He will literally fight somebody on the street if he had to.
Nigga from Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, he'll fight somebody on the street. He'll fight somebody on the street. I don't want because that's what made him him. But if he learns how to combine his wildness with boxing, like the trainer he got, like you said,
that's why he got Malik Scott. Yeah,
I believe because he ain't gonna take away his wildness from him. He gonna say, okay, use this wildness, but I'm gonna show you how to actually have where to land it. That way, it'll look like you're actually boxing.
And see, I hope so, dog, because fucking what's his name made a fool out of his ass. Tyson Fury.
But here's the thing, though. But after the fight we just seen, that's gonna be a mega fight right there. That's premium.
But see, that's what boxing need, honestly, dog. Like boxing needs some fucking stars, and I think that's another reason I don't like Mayweather because he got some stars up under him.
Tank.
Like, that nigga Tank is a motherfucking star. Like, Tank should be having them same type of mega fights that Floyd had, and Floyd don't even have mega fights. Floyd just have mega boxing matches. Like, Tank is he gonna knock niggas out. All you
But I'm
need
gonna
is to blow up the name of the nigga he fighting against, and
Floyd,
boxing to be right back in the fold.
Floyd can't do that because he wants all the attention. He's an attention whore.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying, and that's what I don't like about him. Like, my nigga, you got all these motherfuckers who you can make the same amount of money that you make in the ring outside of the ring.
And
That's
then
why you
put your
become a promoter.
And then you put your undefeated streak at risk with an exhibition fight. That's what we didn't mention. You
But
put
see,
your
the thing
undefeated
is,
streak at risk.
but even if he got his ass whooped, it don't count against his actual record. It's not a sanctioned boxing match. So even, let's just say hypothetically, Logan get lucky and knock Floyd the fuck out, he's still undefeated in actual boxing. Because this shit was literally like a kangaroo boxing match. And that's the fucking thing.
But the thing about it is just like you said, it's the legacy. You still got knocked out in an exhibition fight.
Okay.
You really want that shit on your legacy?
We
Hey,
all thought
joke
Roy
when
Jones was the truth. And even though Tarver won the first fight, they gave it to Roy, whatever, however you look at it. Tarver put him to sleep. We didn't think Roy had any weaknesses.
To be honest, I believe I'm a huge fan of Roy. If you ask me who's my favorite fighter, it was Roy Jones Jr.
Like mine was Zab, Judah.
Mine was Roy Jones, because Roy Jones will give you that Muhammad Ali. He'll give you that Mike Tyson where he'll knock out somebody out in the first couple of rounds, or he'll just he was to be honest, him and Mayweather about wasn't what in defensive.
Who?
Him and Roy Jones and Mayweather, they about wasn't what in defensive if you ask me.
No, Roy Jones wasn't no defensive fighter. He just was way fucking quicker than everybody. So it made him look like he was a good defensive fighter.
You don't think
He wasn't really defensive. He, like you said, he was quick, athletic.
He was just super fucking quick.
Chasing them chickens around all day.
But
exactly.
It was, at one point you couldn't hit Roy Jones
because that nigga was so fucking fast. It wasn't that somebody was coming at him quick and he just was fast. It just was, nigga, I do this and you can't punch me because I could just back up fast enough. Like he wasn't predicting punches. He just was. He was amazingly quick.
Where it comes in with the technicians. That's what you say about technical fighting.
Yeah, because like my favorite defensive fighter is Sweet Pea.
Pernell Whitaker.
Pernell Whitaker, that motherfucker is an unhittable nigga. That nigga was standing in the corner.
About it, man.
And
Sweet Pea couldn't be touched, he said. Sweet Pea couldn't be touched at all.
I'm like, how the fuck is this nigga dodging this shit? Like, that's defense. Like Roy would dodge one punch and then smack you and you'd be scared to swing again. Like, that was the thing about
Roy would catch you off balance.
Exactly.
Right. So different angles.
Roy will bait you into a jab and then let you hang it out there. And then when he sock your ass, you're going to be scared to throw the next jab. It wasn't even defense. It was, man, if I hang this motherfucker out, he going to sock me again.
But he was still cold. I ain't going to lie to you.
He had niggas. They was hesitant to throw punches. He had them niggas scared to throw punches. That ain't defense, nigga. That's
great fights for him.
Go back and look at Andre Ward. I ain't gonna say he had Mayweather defense, but you wasn't punching on Andre Ward either.
No.
Andre Ward would embarrass you and just beat you up. He wasn't no knockout artist. He'd put you down, but he'd just beat you. You know, one of the fights where you like, man, this nigga keep hitting me. My mom and them out there looking. You know, just Andre Ward will embarrass you. He knocked out
These motherfuckers laughing at me, goddammit.
Yeah, you get back to the hood like, man, why you let that nigga do that, man?
That nigga fucked you up, man. I know it's gonna fuck you up like that.
Mayweather can't go back to the hood. That's what y'all basically saying.
Mayweather ain't got no hood. Yeah, Mayweather lived in his hood. His hood is boxing hood.
He said Ward was born. I don't think Ward was a technician.
But see but that's the thing. Any technician in anything is boring.
Like if you watch Rickendale is boring. The Jawbreaker.
But see, it's like this. Nice. When the Executioner.
Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
Boring. Technical as a motherfucker, but he ain't
Yeah.
knocking nobody ass out.
He
I
ain't
don't even
knocking
know how he
nobody out
got
at
the
all,
name
man.
Executioner.
Cause he'll just
That
beat
nigga,
you up.
he should have been called like Lethal Injection or some shit because it was slow.
His fights was boring.
Yeah,
They
His
said
you
fights was boring as
that
hell.
nigga should have been like flesh eating disease or like cancer or some shit like that.
it take him a while for him to
Terminal
heal.
illness. Cause he wasn't executing the goddamn thing. That
Hold
nigga
on,
was
Bret
chilling.
Hart. Hold on, he said Bret
No.
Hart.
Big
Bret
John, you
Hart is
crossing
one
the
of the
line right
greatest
now. Slow
ever.
your roll, man. Talk about Bret Hart was
Bret
boring.
Hart,
Stop.
Rick Rude,
Nah.
Kurt Hennig, them is man.
Germ,
The Hart
stop.
Foundation, nah, dog.
Germ, stop.
No great wrestler is born. You don't become a great wrestler by being born.
No. The best there is, the best there was,
The best there ever will be.
Which is a
That was a
goddamn
statement.
lie.
I mean, come on. Outside of like
Oh!
Stone Cold Steve Austin, nigga, y'all ain't never heard of The Rock?
that was
Hey,
hype.
Come on, dog.
those two are my boys, but Brett.
But come on, man, Kurt
is,
Hennig. Matter of fact, is Kodo still on? Because you know wrestling's this thing. Is
You
Kodo still on?
let me see. Man, nah, he not on. Or I can't invite him if he on. But
Okay.
come on, my nigga, you can't honestly sit up here and
Hey, I'm
tell
about
me
to click
that.
off and get in touch with Kodo. I'm gonna hit y'all right back.
All
All
right,
right,
nigga,
do it.
you can't sit up here and tell me, dog, that Bret Hart is better than The Rock and Stone Cold, dog.
Stone Cold lied in a pool of blood over Brett Favre, though, man. WrestleMania 13, though. That was
Nigga.
a wrestling match. That was a pure D wrestling match.
Cause see, it's like this, dude. My thing as far as wrestlers go, I don't judge greatness by skill because it's predetermined.
Right.
I judge greatness by impact. So I feel
Now,
like
if you want to talk about impact, yes.
the,
Stone
the
Cold
Rock and
had
Stone Cold had grown ass men calling each other jabroni.
yeah, exactly.
Come on, my
I'll
nigga.
give you that. What did Jared
Nigga.
talk about? Jared Bret Hart boring. Don't do that, man.
Man,
Don't do that.
Bret Hart, the excellence of execution. That motherfucker had the goddamn that nigga was a paper bag, bro. He was boring as shit. He'd just get up there and start saying shit with his little funny
But you
glasses.
wouldn't want to get in the ring with him, though.
But look, he was a
You wouldn't want to get in the ring with him.
Nigga, I wouldn't get in the ring with the Brooklyn Brawler.
Hey, but his matches were boring. Let's be honest, man. Bret Hart was boring. That's why he wasn't a champion that long, dog. When he was a champion,
To be honest, that's why they had the Montreal Screwjob on his ass. That's why, because he was starting to get boring.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Because it's like this, dog. I look at a lot of these motherfuckers, like I said, dog. How I judge greatness in wrestling is your impact. Like the feeling that you get a fans, like
Whoa, boring. Shawn Michaels was boring.
Shawn Michaels was boring.
Him and John Cena are boring.
What?
Get off
John
this
Cena
line.
boring.
Get off this line. Get off this line.
John Cena boring.
The Ultimate Warrior was
Ultimate Warrior, nigga. The Ultimate Warrior will make you break your own fucking kitchen table in front of your mama.
Hey,
The Ultimate Warrior.
You got on this live and the first thing you said was Shawn Michaels is boring.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels has always been boring. He wasn't.
Get him off this
Kurt
live.
Hennig.
Oh, get him off this.
Come on, Kurt Hennig. Bret Hart.
The man started DX, bro. How's that boring?
Nah, bro.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley started
You being
DX.
disrespectful.
Hey, but no, nigga, like boring.
What's up,
Bret
King?
Hart, I give you boring on Bret Hart. Shawn Michaels, nah, man. Wasn't he one of the Rockers?
Yeah, Marty Jannetty.
No, he ain't boring.
Shawn Michaels is boring.
He not boring.
Rick Rude was a hell of a wrestler.
He kicked his ass through that motherfucking glass in the little barbershop shit.
That he kicked Marty. Marty Jannetty was the better wrestler than Shawn Michaels.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Marty Jannetty?
He just had those issues.
I'm not about to do this.
Both of the Rockers was dope. You can't say none of Nair Rocker was boring. Fuck
they
no.
couldn't beat the Midnight Express.
Man, the Rock and Roll Express was better than
not even the motherfucking the Nation of what you call that?
What you
the Legion of Doom. The Legion of Doom
was boring, and I couldn't stand Hacksaw
Jake
Jim
the Snake
Duggan.
was boring.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan may be the boringest.
Jake the Snake was boring.
I like Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Macho Man up there too.
Walking into the ring.
You said
Macho Man.
Hey yo, I'm out, bro. Macho Man was
Macho Man wasn't born.
Hey, this nigga like Smash when it comes to music and shit. God damn. This nigga wrestling takes is fucking crazy.
Macho
This
Macho Man
nigga
was born as hell.
This nigga wrestling takes is
Macho
crazy.
Man's promos was better than his matches.
That
Yeah,
guy.
Oh my
definitely.
God, bro.
But that's what wrestling about though, man. Wrestling is more about talking shit than the actual in the ring action. Like
Macho
it's a
Man
lot of
gave you all
motherfuckers.
the
Ain't no
energy. Thank you,
wrestling.
Rango. Macho Man gave you all the energy.
Macho
Yeah.
Man, everything, dog.
Hacksaw Jim
Put some
Duggan
respect on
gave
that
you
man's
energy
name,
too,
dog.
and he
Stop
was
that.
trash.
Hacksaw.
No.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan was trash.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan could not wrestle. He was just gimmicky.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan.
I'm off this live. I'm off this
Hulk
live.
Hogan
I'm off this live. I'm out.
Go back.
Hey,
I'm not
No,
about to do
He
this.
said
EJ,
Arn Anderson.
check it
I'm
out.
not about to do this. Nah. We
Hulk
talking
Hogan.
about impact. Hulk Hogan had impact, and yes, he could
I had
wrestle.
look,
Stop this.
nigga,
All he did was
That
kick
leg drop was something
and body
else. That
slam.
leg drop
the
was something else.
hey,
Stop.
like but it's like this.
how's it
I can't
move leg drop?
I
That's your
I
finisher.
can't say nothing negative about fucking Hulk Hogan because I was raised on that shit. But if you watch it now with honest eyes,
He was
that shit
boring.
boring. If you watch a Hulk Hogan fight now and you compare that to, like I said, nigga, like
So the
watching
Hulk
The Rock,
Hogan Rock fight was born.
Hell yeah, that shit was boring.
It was.
If it wasn't for the Rock,
It
nigga,
was. It
The
was.
Rock carried that fight.
I'm talking about.
Everybody carried Hogan. Ultimate Warrior had to carry him, and everybody had to carry Warrior.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Ultimate Warrior was one of the worst in ring wrestlers of
No,
all
he
time.
wasn't. He was the worst.
Yeah, he didn't have no move.
Ultimate Warrior. He was all hype.
Yeah, he just ran to the ring. That was the most hypest thing he did when he ran to the ring. His interview.
That man said that Hulk Hogan and the Rock fight was born.
This and I
The
bring
Hulk
the
Hogan and the Rock fight was born.
Warriors.
Are you
And he had
serious? Right,
Ultimate
you
Warrior
kidding me
had
right
the
now.
worst
That Hulk
promo.
Hogan fight was born.
Hold on, you said who had the worst promo?
Ultimate Warrior. I
He
never
just be
understood what he was saying.
Nah, nah.
And
His,
then the ships
but
come,
but
and the
but he
Warriors dwell. Like, nigga, what is you on,
he
man?
he had the greatest intro. He had the greatest run to the
Theme
ring.
music. Mm-hmm.
Best part
That
is
shaking them ropes.
Y'all
Nigga.
just gonna put y'all need to start putting some respect on Ultimate Warrior Day. Leave that man alone.
That man was trash.
But see,
They
and see,
award after his ass. Leave him alone.
dog.
Leave
Scott
him
Hall was a
alone.
better wrestler than Hulk Hogan.
This is why I had these lives and I invite niggas in. Cause
Hey,
God
Ultimate
damn,
Warrior was Lil John.
God damn,
let me ask y'all a question.
the,
EJ,
the shit niggas is saying.
Ultimate Warrior was trash.
how y'all feel about Big Van Vader?
For a big boy, he could move.
Oh, big no, I'm not saying nothing about Vader. No,
That
nobody
boy
better
could
say
move
nothing
for a
about
big
Vader.
boy.
Don't nobody in here, but he represented big boys. Jern, you better stand the fuck up when you mention Vader. He represented big. I'm standing up for that man. He represented big boys.
He in my top 5. What you talking about? And he from your hood, Dolomite? Shit.
That nigga
Hey, my
said
brother-
Ultimate Warrior was better than
Yeah,
Goldberg.
that's what my brother just said. Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior better than man. Goldberg was a whole different.
Get off this
Nah.
live. Get off this live. Get
What
him
was
off
Goldberg's
this
streak? Like
live.
100 and
Yeah.
105 and 0?
Nah,
Yeah.
boy said Ultimate Warrior was better than Goldberg. Nah,
He wasn't better than Goldberg, dog.
Sting was kind of trash.
Sting was
even though he
trash.
was my
He
man.
wasn't kind of trash.
No,
Oh, not
Sting
doing
was all the way trash.
not doing
doing
it.
this.
Oh,
Sting was garbage.
Sting up there.
Leave Sting alone. We not
No,
Sting-
see, you going off persona
No.
and facade. Go
No,
off.
I'm not. He was a
Lex
wrestler.
Luger
He
was a better
not
wrestler than
trash.
Sting.
Stop this. Stop.
Nigga,
Luger was a better
it was a
wrestler than
reason
Sting.
Sting was in the WCW dumped for however long he was in there. It's a reason his ass was in the D League of wrestling.
What you mean?
He
He
The
was
was
a D-League.
WCW was the D League of wrestling for some years.
Oh, geez.
Sting was in the horse.
WCW was like Flavor Aid of wrestling for a minute. Nigga.
Sting.
WCW was bullshit until the NWO came out.
Nah, okay, I disagree. I think the WCW had better wrestlers. WWF had better storylines. That's why
That's what wrestling about.
Well, I mean,
Because
look,
Promo
Because it-
storylines. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
had
because
better
it's like this.
wrestlers.
If
WCW did have better wrestlers because as soon as they migrated to WWE, the matches started to get a lot better.
yeah, but
Booker T was
Look, I was
holding
gonna
his
say
own against
Booker T.
everybody in the
Booker T.
WWE.
yeah, Booker T was that nigga.
Booker
But
T was
like,
I
that
just
nigga.
don't like his
but
voice.
see, my thing is like this, nigga. I like the ECW better if we're going off wrestling. ECW with
Cause the
Sabu and all them niggas jumping off the
New Jack,
motherfucking rafters
I
and
give you that.
shit.
I
New
give you
Jack,
that.
the Dudleys.
That motherfucking Taz Mission and all that shit. Like,
I never hold on. Shane Douglas was born.
yeah. A lot of the 80s wrestlers that we enjoyed was boring as a motherfucker
Jerry
when you go back
Hall
and
was
watch that
born.
shit.
Now
Because like
Dean,
Andre the Giant,
he was too big to do anything.
Now, that
Dean
was
Malenko.
boring.
it was
Malenko was that dude.
it was a bunch of wrestlers that was some bullshit that we enjoyed because we liked their personality.
Yeah.
Yokozuna.
The Rock's
Boring.
uncle. Yeah.
Yokozuna was fucking horrible.
Undertaker, 20 years.
Undertaker wasn't that exciting either, man.
I'm getting off this live. I'm getting off this live. I'm getting off this live.
No, he mean in the ring. Because nigga, when you hear that bong, that was exciting.
Nah, we not doing this. We are not doing this.
Go back and watch the Undertaker match.
Alone.
I can walk you through an
not
Undertaker's
doing
match
this.
without seeing it. I can walk you right through the match.
But see, me, I'm not judging these niggas in the ring. That's why I'm not really calling a lot of these niggas boring. Because me, 100% of why I watch wrestling was the storylines, was the shit talking, was the finishing move. Like if your finishing move trash, I say you trash. That's the reason. Like as much as I love Hulk Hogan, the guillotine leg drop might be one of the worst finishing moves in wrestling.
The worst.
I love that nigga to death. But the guillotine leg drop is goddamn terrible. It ain't nothing cool about that shit.
It's boring.
It ain't even exciting. Like, nigga, you don't get excited for the guillotine leg drop, dog. You don't. You be surprised he pinned him after that. Like, damn, nigga,
It ain't like Sweet Chin music.
Nigga, nigga. I feel like the and this motherfucker ain't hard either.
But you gonna say Shawn Michaels is trash? Okay, nah.
Hey,
I
I wasn't gonna say nothing, EJ. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I heard that too.
Sweet Chin, man, you see that he get the lining up for that.
Sweet Chin music tight. Because it's like this, like the one fucking finishing move to me that's probably like if a person could do that to you in real life and you'll get up and laugh, but it's exciting every time is the motherfucking people's elbow.
Yeah.
Nigga, that is the most exciting finishing move on the planet. But that shit don't hurt.
But you know what made it exciting though? That people's elbow, he did it 1,001 ways differently. Like he always
he'd do his hands different.
Exactly. And it's exciting every single fucking time.
Put it this way. Did you ever see him slid into the people's elbow?
Yeah.
Nigga, that was
I swallowed my tongue when that nigga did that shit. Like this the coldest nigga ever, man. Like just like the fucking Stone Cold Stunner. It's like that shit is exciting. That shit don't even hurt in real life, but it's fucking exciting. The
like
diamond cutter.
The RKO. Yeah, diamond cutter.
The diamond cutter. Like certain moves, they not painful, but they excite you when you see that shit come out. The pedigree now, you pedigree nigga, you going to jail. That's a felony.
That's it.
You going to prison if you do that shit to a nigga in real life.
Yeah, you going to prison.
Nigga.
I don't know how you got away with that move. I don't know how you got away with that move.
The tombstone, you will go to jail if you tombstone a nigga.
A power bomb, you going to prison.
The Pearl River plunge.
Yeah.
The neck breaker, Ravishing Rick Rude's neck breaker.
Oh yeah, going to prison.
Yeah, like it's the moves that's like, oh shit. Like damn. Nigga, like certain moves, you like, nigga, I ain't even gonna try that one on my brother. Cause a lot of nigga, if you got a little brother, nigga, he didn't have if you somebody little brother, nigga, you didn't have the wrestling moves.
You going to jail.
Which one?
And not to say it like this, but that crippler crossface.
The chicken wing, the cross face chicken wing.
Yeah. Hey, if you actually been in a figure four, that hurt like a mother.
Got put in the figure four before. Figure four.
I'm a little brother, so yeah.
I got put in the figure four by a grown man. Shit. Nigga, that shit had
I
me
got choke
crying.
slam. I got choke slam. Yes, I'm going. I was definitely calling my mom after that. Well, you going to jail? You going to prison?
Choke slam.
Man,
He
shit,
said
the
Macho
walls
Man-
of Jericho.
Yeah.
The
The
line-
Boston
Macho Man on the
Crab.
top rope, jail. Yes, because
Yeah.
every crazy ass motherfucker did that at their house where they jumped off the top of their damn roof onto a goddamn pad and just tried to drop their elbow on you. Your ass was
That-
Breaking ribs.
that Jimmy Superfly Snooker. Yeah, Ramage. Exactly.
What about that
Jimmy
Eddie,
Superfly Snooker.
that Eddie Guerrero splash? The little,
Yeah, you going to jail. You going to jail.
Yeah. But
Hey,
you
he
know
can
what was
wrestle.
you know what was probably the stupidest finishing move in the history of wrestling?
The guillotine
Chris-
leg drop.
Chris Benoit.
Which one?
That nigga, he fucked his whole life up with his finishing
Jumping
move.
and hitting you with his head? Yeah.
His finishing move killed him.
And his family.
Exactly. That's the worst finishing move in the history of sports.
But the dude who invented it told him, don't do that. I can't walk now.
What
Look
that
at him.
that headbutt?
Yeah,
Off the top rope.
headbutt.
Nigga, do you know how stupid your ass gotta be to try that bullshit? That's the stupidest motherfucking shit in the
I
world.
don't know how you was going to be able to sell that too. I didn't know how you was going to be able to sell.
He said, Coco, beware.
The bird.
No.
The original bird, man.
That coon. That fucking coon. Oh.
He couldn't see the junkyard dog about nothing.
Look, Junkyard Dog, hey, bro. Hey, JYD had the best job in the business. They say you ain't got to work out, you ain't got to do nothing. Just wear this chain around your fucking neck and kick
knock
that.
niggas out.
Nigga, remember they had the wrestling cartoon and shit?
Yep, Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Nigga, I had that little car, the little toy car that motherfuckers rode in. We had some bullshit in the 80s. I ain't even
We
gonna
did,
front.
man. It was
That's
all
We
hype.
had some bullshit. Remember, what's Goldust's daddy name?
Dusty Rose, the
Dusty
American Dream.
Rose.
Remember the black
leave
lady
Dusty
you
out
I
of this.
love
leave
Dusty Rose.
Yeah, I'm about to say, leave Dusty alone. Dusty was my
I used to
Nah, Dusty
love
was that
Dusty
dude.
Rose.
Dusty was
And
my
he used to
dude.
come out
The
with
$1 Million
black lady,
Man.
Jacqueline.
Ted DiBiase.
Ted
Yeah.
was my dude, the $1 Million Man. He used to have Virgil. That Sambo was with him.
Yeah, I ain't like that motherfucker. I said, this nigga got a slave. How fuck you coming to the wrestling ring with a slave? I ain't like that shit.
He was wrong for that.
Yeah, nigga, I'm like, this nigga's your slave. You so rich, you bought a nigga to come into the wrestling ring with you.
Like that Richard Pryor movie, The Toy. That's all it was.
Exactly. I ain't like that
what
shit.
What did DiBiase always say? Everybody got a price, brother.
That's who brought the
Exactly.
Undertaker out.
I say that shit to this motherfucking day.
Virgil had a price.
Hey,
Everybody
y'all
got a
remember?
price.
Hey, y'all remember that little skit he did with the little kid told him to bounce the ball 15 times and give him $500?
And he walked off on him.
And no, he kicked the ball when the little kid got to like the 13.
Oh, yeah.
The little kid was sitting there looking all dejected. And then he said, what did we learn today? He said, if you don't do the job, you don't get paid.
Hey, Ted was dirty, bro. Ted was dirty as.
Hey, he was dirty, but Ric Flair had the best promos ever.
Absolutely.
Ric Flair
The
talked
Rock.
that talk, man. Limousine riding. And, you know, man.
Man.
Nigga, the fact that a song came out 20 years after he stopped wrestling show you how dope he was.
Who, Flair?
Yeah,
Ric
Ric
Flair
Flair
wrestling,
Drip. The
bro. Ric Flair
Migos
still
made a
wrestling.
song and put him in the video.
Ric
The
Flair still
motherfucker
wrestling, though.
fought death like 200 times and beat Death's ass.
Hey,
And he's
Jeff
still
Jarrett was
wrestling.
kind of boring, too. But he would smack you with that.
Now, that was a boring wrestler. That was
Yeah,
a boring wrestler.
yeah, but his entrance and his shit talking was dope.
Yeah.
The Rock was probably one of the best on the mic.
If not
Stone Cold, The Rock.
I think it's between him, Stone Cold,
Ric Flair.
It was Stone Cold, The Rock, and Ric Flair. On the mic, those three can't be fucked with. And
then
like
on the
when I be
second
seeing these little 90s baby ass niggas even mentioning John Cena, I'm like, okay, just shut the fuck up and just don't talk to me about shit else, and I don't even care what it is.
Okay,
Like-
hold on. I'm going to go off subject real quick, and then we're going to get back on. We're in a barbershop. dude gonna say T-Pain the best ever hook man. The barber cut his clippers off and said, "You gotta go."
Damn.
He said, I'm not cutting your hair. That I don't take disrespect."
But see, the
What,
thing
T-Pain
is,
the best
dog,
hook man?
who he say, Nate, dog?
Nate Dogg the greatest.
Nigga
The
told me
dude
that
said
Ty Dolla
T-Pain
Sign.
is.
Dude told me Ty Dolla Sign get off better than Nate Dogg. I say, bro.
Oh
Who told
no, hell no. Oh,
I
hell
said,
to
bro,
the
Look,
no.
I
nigga,
played
Hell
I
to the
played
no.
that nigga like 20 Nate
Hell
Dogg
to the
melodies.
no.
I said Ty Dolla could never, dog. I said
No,
he can still
hell
nigga,
to
do
the
what he
no.
Ty,
do.
nigga, Ty Dolla Sign ain't even a diet Nate, dog.
Bro, exactly. He ain't vegan
That
Nate Dogg.
What has he
he,
done?
Ty Dolla Sign?
Yeah, I mean, like,
I can't recollect. Can
he
you
he
all?
did he did he did the song that everybody TikTok to. That baby girl, give me some that shit. That's whenever I hear his name, that's the only song I can really think of off the top of my head.
and all I gotta say is
Honest,
regulators, mount out.
nigga,
That's all you need
it's
to
too
say.
many songs that come to mind. I got love. It's too
Yeah,
many Nate
I
Dogg hooks,
got hope. I
nigga.
mean,
It's
every other
too
city
many.
we go.
Exactly.
Hold up.
It's too many Nate Dogg hooks, bro.
Wait.
Wait, yeah. Even that one he
Exactly.
did with E40, where dude Don Juan from here made the beat. If you're gonna ride, nigga, gonna ride.
Exactly, nigga. Nate Dogg. It was remember, nigga. It was a point. It must be a single if Nate Dogg singing on it.
Yeah.
Like you
Man,
just knew.
T-Pain was alright, but I'm not gonna put him over Nate Dogg. I'm not gonna put him
But
over Nate Dogg at
but the
all.
thing is, I feel like this. I'm not even gonna shit on T-Pain because T-Pain's run, he's close number two. It ain't nobody between him and Nate Dogg. Who?
I'll
All
give you
right.
that.
No,
Who
no,
in
I'll give
front
you
of?
that, but I'm not
Who
putting him over Nate
between
Dogg.
Nate Dogg and
Period.
T-Pain?
it's a hell of a gap. I don't put
It's
T-Pain
a
got
hell of
some
a gap, but
hits.
it ain't nobody in that fucking gap.
There ain't nobody in that gap though. That's the
It
thing.
ain't nobody in
Levette,
that gap.
Levette
Huh?
used to sing on E40 and them stuff.
But that's niggas who fuck with 40. Like,
All
we
right,
know who
okay,
he
okay,
is.
okay. I get what
But a
you're
lot of
saying.
niggas don't know who he is. Like, it ain't like you gonna be like,
We
oh,
talking
remember that
about
one single?
mainstream.
Like, that's just niggas weak. Cause that's
Okay,
like
mainstream.
a
Okay, then
nigga
I can
from
go to
Houston to
T-Pain
say
too.
Big Mo.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, us who fuck with that type of music, we gonna
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
whole different listen to a lot of niggas. But if we talking mainstream, nigga, it's Nate Dogg, T-Pain, and then everybody else up under him.
And like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Louisiana, so of course I'm gonna say Nate Dogg.
You
Oh,
went
you
mute.
muted. Oh, there you go. So, damn, Frocast with your phone ringing.
No, I'm still here,
I
bro.
mean, not Frocast. I mean EJ, the motherfucking DJ.
Okay, back to
Probably.
that. Hulk Hogan was overrated. Always has been. And his promos
Okay.
wasn't that good. He was
But
just a
see, the
bunch
thing
of hype
about
and
Hulk
smack.
Hogan, it was his time.
He had
Like
marketing. He
it
had
And he
marketing on his
capitalized
side.
off of it.
yeah, because it's kind of like Bob Cousy or some shit like that. Like he was in an era where you
Uh-huh.
can get away with not being all that great, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody gonna celebrate you. Like Hulk Hogan,
The
to
marketing
me,
machine.
in his time, remember that nigga had cereal.
Mm-hmm.
He had the movie No Holds Barred where
Mm-hmm.
Zeus should have fucked him up, but
Yeah.
he's Hulk Hogan, so he got to win. Like he was a motherfucking icon, dog. Like when you think the
Say,
'80s,
say your
you gonna
prayers and
think
eat
Hulk
your
Hogan.
vitamins. You think of
Yeah,
Mr. T and Hulk Hogan.
yeah, exactly. Like nigga, Hulk Hogan is that
And Ric
man in the
Flair.
motherfucking '80s. Yeah, but shit,
And
he
Ric
was
Flair
bigger
was
than Ric
always
Flair,
there.
even though Ric Flair was
Yes.
way doper.
Mm-hmm.
Ric Flair was way doper than motherfucking Hulk
Yes.
Hogan, but Hulk
Yes.
Hogan was the bigger star.
Yeah, it was
So
like
Mm-hmm.
Hulk Hogan was marketed towards the kids, and Ric Flair was marketed towards the adults. And it was
That's
like,
why we understand Flair
yeah,
now.
yeah, it's like all
yeah,
the kids
exactly.
wanted to be Hulk Hogan, all the grown ass men wanted to be Ric Flair because a lot of people didn't know who the fuck Ric Flair was. Like people was like, who the fuck is Ric Flair? Everybody's like, you don't know who this nigga is? Like it
Nigga,
wasn't.
Limousine riding.
Yeah, he
when
was the
I
Yeah.
was
first one of
little,
the
I ain't
year.
know nothing about painting the town red. But now that I'm grown,
Yeah,
I'm
ride
Yeah.
like, oh
Space
yeah, I'd
Mountain
rather be
8.
in a limousine with the bitches. Fuck, eat your vitamins, kids. Say your
Yeah.
prayers and all that bullshit, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. I want them bitches in that limousine, nigga. Y'all can have them vitamins and shit.
Yeah. Okay, where
Mm.
y'all got Rey Mysterio at?
Trash.
Ray?
Garbage. Hey, ever since that nigga got thrown like a missile by the outsiders, I had no respect for that nigga. They threw that
Like
nigga
They
Ray,
like
did
a missile.
hurl that nigga, man.
nigga, Ray Mysterio was, he was the GOAT for luchadors and shit, but
Yeah.
Then he took his mask off, so no respect. You took your mask off, Ray.
Ain't no luchador
respect.
supposed to take their
You're
mask.
not supposed to take
Exactly.
your
That's what I'm
mask
saying.
off.
Yeah, you
Who
see
was Super
Procast don't
Guerrero?
take his off.
Don't.
Procast, nigga, he got his
As a
mask on. He don't
luchador,
take that
yeah, we all
motherfucker
know
off.
that.
And
He really don't.
luchador.
I don't
Yeah,
know
he
what that
don't.
nigga look like.
You won't see me without it.
I have no clue what that nigga looks like. So it's like, nigga, motherfucker, man, a real luchador don't take his motherfucking mask off. So
Right,
nah,
right,
nigga,
right.
No
you know,
respect
like
for
a
Rey Mysterio.
Hulk
Hey, when
Hogan
Hulk
joined the
Hogan joined the
NWO.
NWO, he was still trash. He just
Hollywood
had
Hogan.
Yeah.
Scott Hall and Kevin Nash to back him up. And then X-Pac came, which is
Hey,
6. What's the
you
three
know
kid?
who we should have put some respect on their name, and I ain't gonna let y'all niggas talk nothing funky about my nigga Razor Ramon.
I love him. Scott Hall was my
I was
dude.
if you niggas
Hey,
bet I say
yo.
I'm cutting this live off and niggas say some fucked up shit about
Now, my
Razor
brother
Ramon,
tell you, nah,
dog.
he out. But my brother tell you, man, I was Scott Hall when he was Razor Ramon, like,
Even
I ain't
even
played.
the Razor's Edge was
Man.
dope. Remember the wrestling game when you play fucking the Royal Rumble and you can Razor's Edge a nigga out the
Right after,
ring?
yeah.
Nigga, Razor's Edge a nigga out the
Eagle.
ring was like the greatest parts of my childhood.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you
And
can't
then
say
he
nothing
jumped the
fucked up
ring.
about Razor Ramon.
Like this, when he jumped, it was
Yeah,
great.
that nigga,
Hey, Scott Hall was my dude.
What
yeah,
about
My
he
Bad
fast
News
guy.
Brown?
He came in with that Scarface persona. He was from Miami. They greased his
did.
man.
Man, that shit crazy as fuck.
Bad
But
News
that's
Brown.
man,
Yeah, I remember him.
I couldn't wait to Monday when wrestling like WCW come on and said my brother used to watch WWF or it was WWF. But I was WCW. That's where all the people were, once they got up and rolling.
But shit, like, you know that, but that's all I said. I feel like when NWO came out is when WCW came in and started being dope. Because when Sting had the regular bullshit
Yeah,
face
the
paint,
blonde hair
nobody give a
Sting.
fuck about Blonde Sting. Blonde Sting was garbage. Blonde
Ow!
Blonde
Man, come on,
Sting
man. We ain't know Blonde Stain was that dude, bro. Like, I can't.
Lex
No.
Luger
Blonde
carried
Sting was
him.
garbage.
He was hype, but
Blonde
Lex
Sting
Luger carried
was great value Hulk Hogan.
him. Nah,
He was
he was a
he
better wrestler than Hogan.
he
Blind
no,
Sting had
I'm
moves.
just
That man
saying
could jump across the ring, dog. He used to do the Stinger
he
splash.
was
He out. What?
he was
Stinger flying across
he
the
was
ring.
like
Ah!
he was like they was like, look, we're gonna make Hulk Hogan the Ultimate Warrior one wrestler, and we're gonna make him the face of WCW.
He
That's what
said
he
we're gonna
was.
make him one wrestler.
Sting and Ultimate Warrior used to be tag team partners, though. They used to be
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they used. Yep.
Sting was Ultimate Hogan. That's what he was in WCW.
Or
I
Hogan
ain't fuck with
Warrior.
Sting. I ain't fuck with Blonde Sting. Yeah, Legion of Doom for sure was
I
the
ain't like
shit.
the Crow Sting.
Legion
I ain't like the
Hell,
Crow.
yeah, Legion of Doom.
Nigga, Legion of Doom with them fucking
Hell
shoulder
yeah.
pads with the spikes on them.
What a
Oh yeah,
The
the Road
absolute shit.
Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah. Them niggas was the shit. Bad News Brown.
The
man,
Hey,
Ghetto Blaster. Yeah.
man.
nigga. All black wrestlers I fucked with. I ain't give a fuck.
Yep. Butch Reed, Ron Simmons.
Nigga, I hate the way they did Mark Henry to this day. Nigga, how the fuck you the strongest man in the world and all you do is get your ass beat?
When he was messing with that old white woman and got her pregnant, she had a
Yep.
I
kid.
don't
And I
think
said,
I ever seen Mark Henry win a wrestling match. How
this
you the
intercon-
strongest nigga on the planet and literally you come in the ring just to get your ass whooped? I hated that shit.
But D'Lo Brown won a few matches.
I
With
hated
his
D-Lo.
retarded ass. That nigga D'Lo Brown walking to that motherfucking ring like retarded kids walking to the lunchroom and shit. Kamala. Yeah, that big nigga. He was dope too.
Another
He
one
was
of
I
giving
like
these
Warrior the blues.
played up to the damn stereotypes. They was like, yeah, we want you to be a African. This nigga, man, I
a
Yeah.
ain't.
booga booga man.
Now
Yeah,
remember
man.
Papa Shango?
Papa
Another booga
Shango.
booga man.
Yeah.
Yes.
See?
Nation of Domination, I fucked with them niggas. The fake Muslims,
Yep.
I don't give a fuck. I love that shit.
And then the
What
Godfather, they turned them into a pimp.
A pimp.
Yeah.
What
Nigga
It
about
don't
wasn't
carry
Rikishi?
no gun.
nothing pimping about that nigga, man. I knew real pimps. I hated that shit.
That nigga don't
The
know Sugar Free.
whole train.
Man, I'm saying, nigga.
The Godfather, yeah. That nigga ain't no pimp.
If that, man, I was like, but like I enjoyed it at the time just because I'm like, hey, nigga, these niggas put a pimp in wrestling. But I'm like, come on, my nigga.
What about
Stereotypical, like,
Rikishi? Rikishi, when he used to do all that twerking in the
Putting
ring
this
and all that
booty in
shit.
people's face, I
I
ain't
was
like
just
that
like,
shit.
I was just like, yo, man, come on, bro. You
that's the
grown.
I was
Usos
like,
style.
nigga, how much are these niggas getting paid to let this motherfucker put his ass in their face? This nigga
Them-
got 200 pounds of ass in your face. Nah, dog.
Then he had
And
the
then
little
the niggas
dance.
did that dance and shit.
What was the Scotty Too Hottie and what's the other dude name, man? The nigga used to come
What?
out there and do them routine dances.
The other gay motherfucker, I forgot. Mr. Ass.
Mr. Ass.
Billy
What
and
was,
Bart Gunn, yeah.
yeah, what was Mr. Ass name?
Billy
I
Gunn.
forgot. I don't care.
Badass Billy Gunn.
The,
Mr.
the,
Yeah,
Ass,
the fact that he was calling himself Mr. Ass, I ain't like that shit.
man.
yeah.
He said he
It
was
was a lot of
Lizzo.
gay shit in wrestling. That nigga said he
Uh,
was Lizzo.
Hey, man, them dudes. But you go back and look like, hey, wrestling was stereotypical, boy.
As a
Nigga,
motherfucker.
that shit was full of racism, dog.
It is.
But
Super.
It was.
but we love that shit though.
Yeah,
Hey,
we didn't know
Like
no better, you know.
in the time, like it happened at a perfect time. Like it happened in times when it was able to happen. Like a lot of them wrestlers couldn't exist now.
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
no.
yeah.
A lot of what goes on, you know, what went on, because I don't know what the fuck these niggas doing now. I don't even care. Fuck wrestling. I'm grown. But like back when wrestling was cracking, boy, that shit. If we went back and watched that shit, boy, we be talking bad about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all remember
Los
when
Boricuas, them Spanish dudes, yeah.
hey, listen,
I hated the big boss man. I always
Why
hated fucking police.
Jack the Big Boss Man?
He
hey,
was the
Ray,
police. I'm not rooting for no
Cobb
cops. I
County
hated
Jail,
that
Cobb
motherfucker
County
Hold
Jail.
from day
on.
one.
Remember dude Nails that whooped him, the convict? They used to come out in that county jumpsuit, the orange.
What? Nah, y'all remember when they made Prince Akeem the African Dream when they had
Yeah.
the goddamn one man gang turned into like a young black dude? He
Yeah.
was supposed to be like Dusty Rhodes. He'd walk
Yeah.
around with the jive talk. Like, yeah, you gonna fee fi fo fun me, boy. You know, he was doing all
Yeah.
this. Hey, that shit,
That
was
old
tripping.
job talk.
He was up there like,
Man,
yeah, he doing shaking his little head and shit. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? I was watching some old shit and I was like, damn, bro, we used to watch this shit with love. And
See, but let's
then
talk about Nails now. Nails beat the hell out the Big Boss Man.
I hated Big Boss Man.
Yeah.
Remember Sergeant Slaughter?
Yep.
hated
They
dope.
Yeah.
was, I said
Iron
y'all brought a
Sheik.
nigga from G.I. Joe in the wrestling.
You know, but you know he had that stupid voice.
Yeah.
They
And then
brought
they
him in
made him a
doing the whole
bad guy. I ain't even understand that
Yeah.
shit because in G.I. Joe he was a good guy.
Yeah.
yeah,
So that
when they
shit kind
bought
of fucked me up.
you remember when they bought Sergeant Slaughter in, they was doing like the Kuwait War or some shit like that, and then they
Yep.
made him friends with like with the
The
Iron
Iron
Sheik.
Sheik.
Iron
Yeah,
Sheik. Because
so
Iron
The
Sheik used to
Iron
have the
Sheik.
hooks on his boots.
yeah.
That was some racist ass shit. Man,
Yeah.
they had a gang of racist shit.
A whole bunch of it, bro. Like this shit was nuts. Like it
Hey,
was we ain't know though.
but remember the and let me say second worst wrestler because I feel like Mark Henry might have been the worst wrestler ever.
Hulk Hogan.
Remember the Brooklyn Brawler?
Man, coming there
Nigga.
with his shirt tore up, and you
That
know he
nigga
getting whooped.
literally came in there just to get his ass whooped.
Every motherfucking match. Now you
Nigga, his job. All right, come get your ass whooped, Brooklyn Brawler. Come get
yeah.
fucked up.
He's called a jobber. That's what they call the jobbers. The
The
ones that just
jobber.
coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just coming in to get their ass. That's what they call, boy. Like they
The
just ain't the ones
jobber.
you see in that first
Hey,
hour
and you
to
know
the end.
what? That's the reason that late '90s wrestling was better than the '80s because they didn't have no jobbers in the late '90s. In the late
Everybody had
'90s,
to
it
get it
was
in.
everybody had to fight a superstar. It was superstar versus superstar. In the '80s, it was like who Hogan gonna beat up today? Some nigga with some red panties on.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, Bam
them
Bam
niggas didn't
Bigelow
even
could do
matter.
the thing. He was a big dude that can move. Bam Bam
Oh,
Bigelow.
Bam Bam Bigelow, yeah, like them. A lot of the niggas they wrestled in the '80s, they ain't even had costumes. Them niggas just came in with some panties. They ain't even have a wrestler name. It's like John Mitchell.
And he
Fuck is John Mitchell, and they
the
gonna
thing about
fuck
the big
John
boss.
Mitchell up, and we gonna get excited.
Remember when Earthquake beat the hell out of Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
No, didn't earthquake still off on him or something? Cause that's when he that's how he
Yeah.
got the name Earth. Yeah, he did some little bullshit
Kept
to him. I
sitting on his
remember.
chest, and they said
Yeah.
it was a job saying Hogan is in the hospital, and we don't know if he's gonna
Nigga,
come back.
I was crying. Nigga, and I mean literally, like nigga, you crying like a baby, my nigga. I went and woke my mom up. They killed Hulk Hogan. Nigga, I was crying, my nigga. Real tears. I thought they killed Hulk Hogan, my nigga. Because you know when you little, you think that shit real. Like even when
Yeah.
Big Boss Man hit
Big
that
time
nigga with the
stuff.
flamethrower,
Yeah, big time
nigga,
stuff.
I was through. My mom made me stop watching wrestling. I couldn't watch wrestling for like a month. Cause I was crying. My mom was like, nah, nigga, you taking this shit way too fucking serious. I didn't want to go outside and play or nothing. I was like, nah, nigga, I was depressed, nigga.
They
That
killed
shit
Hulk
had me
Hogan.
going through some shit.
They killed Hulk Hogan.
Nigga, I thought they killed Hulk Hogan. Nigga, I cried the whole day. Nigga, I was done.
Nah,
My,
my dude was Flying Brian Pillman.
That crazy
dang.
motherfucker.
Man.
That nigga's like the original jumping off the rope ass nigga. Like, and that was a crazy shit. Like, nigga, that used to be exciting in a motherfucker. Nigga, just the top rope jump,
He
nigga.
goes to the top rope. Yeah.
Nigga, in the 90s, nigga, what was that fucking, damn, was it Kane and, nigga, the two brothers that do this shit. Them motherfuckers was jumping off of every fucking
Oh, the
thing.
Hardy Boys. Hardy
The
Yeah,
Hardy Boys, yeah.
Yeah,
nigga,
Matt and
Matt
Jeff.
and Jeff
Edge and
Hardy.
Yeah,
Christian,
Edge, man, them was, matter of fact, I may watch one of them matches tonight.
them niggas was jumping off of shit, nigga.
Ladders on ladders. Yeah.
Backflips and crazy shit. I was like, nigga, these niggas, if these niggas don't land this, they gonna die.
Yeah.
Them
Hardy.
niggas was doing some shit. The British Bulldog, yeah,
Hey,
he was
British
dope.
Bulldog was cool. For a muscular
If
dude,
we
he was
watch his
muscular.
matches, they'll probably be boring, but we just don't
Yeah,
remember good
he
enough.
from the Bret Hart school. You know, he was married to one of the Hart sisters,
They
I think.
sister.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you know
Yeah,
he
all
Stu
the
Hart. Yeah,
yeah. That
technical
nigga
wrestler.
had French braids and shit.
Yeah,
Remember that
yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
British Bulldog had motherfucking French braids, but yeah, nigga, wrestling
He
was
fucked his
fucking
boy
dope.
over though. He fucked his boy over, the Dynamite Kid. They said he bought like the name and all that shit. So Dynamite Kid would never be able to wrestle no more under that name and shit. So you know, they said Davey Boy did some fuck boy shit. You know what I'm saying? To Dynamite. That's why we ain't
Damn.
never seen Dynamite Kid again, bro. Like when they were tag team partners. Go look
He
it up
said
though. That shit.
dink and dunk. I forgot about them
Dink and
motherfuckers.
dunk.
The midgets, the little
You remember
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
you remember Gilbert?
Fake, old ass fake Goldberg.
You're like,
I,
ah.
I forgot about Gilbert. God damn.
Hey, while we talking about it, look, easy.
Man. That's who that the fuck? Devon Dudley? That's the
Yeah.
Dudley boys.
Yeah.
Get the table.
Hey, Devon, get the
Hey, man, why
table.
WWF never hired New Jack, man? Was he too loose cannon for him, man?
Hey, man, New Jack from my hometown, man. Yeah, he a little too loose cannon, man.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
That shit fucking crazy, man. And then like they was having celebrities come and fucking wrestle. Mike Tyson came in that motherfucker with Stone Cold.
Knocked out
The
Shawn
fucking
Michaels.
the president got stunned by Stone Cold, dog.
Yeah,
Trump,
Donald Trump.
that shit.
Remember
Yeah.
Kane choke slam Pete Rose?
Hey, and that be the crazy shit about fucking Trump. Like all the niggas who talked all that shit about Trump, and every nigga used to love Donald Trump.
I said that's why I asked somebody. I said, when did the man become a racist, dog? I said, because he been in hip hop culture for as long as I known about it. Like, so that's
Nigga.
why I was like,
He would be at every fight.
He said it out his same mouth. He was like, me and Snoop Dogg are close friends. Why is he saying he's gonna kill me in a rap video? Like we were just drinking like 2 years ago, smoking weed and all that shit. Like how these niggas shitting on me because I'm the president? Goddamn.
Niggas is lying to the media to
Yeah,
dictate
because
how they feel.
it's cool to say that motherfucker racist. That's all it was. Because nigga, I told niggas,
what president we had that didn't hate black people?
exactly. I tell
Including
niggas that shit all the
Baboon
time. Like nigga, name a president that wasn't racist.
Even
man.
Baboon Obama.
Yep.
Nigga didn't do shit for niggas.
Nothing. And then, oh, he couldn't do nothing. They wouldn't allow him to.
Damn
But
bullshit.
but
You can
but you heard
executive
that.
order like
You
a
heard
motherfucker.
Obama say out his own mouth. Oh well, if I was doing all the stuff that Trump was doing, I could have helped my people. If I was ignoring laws and ignoring this, and so
Nigga, you
basically what
could.
you're saying is, if I was a gangster like Trump,
Mm-hmm.
black people would have been way farther ahead, nigga. I just ain't no real nigga like Trump.
Yeah,
Trump, nigga,
exactly.
remember I said, nigga, episode 1 of my podcast, I said that shit. Trump was the first nigga president.
Mm-hmm. He did
Not even
whatever
in
he
a
wanted
good
to
way.
do when he wanted to do it, and he said whatever he wanted to.
Trump
5
had
baby
time.
mamas,
You don't have to like him.
didn't pay his taxes, didn't give a fuck about credit. Nigga.
Wake up 4 a.m. just
Hey,
start some
will
shit
run
on
off
Twitter,
on
nigga.
on
Just
some
like,
credit too.
Exactly, nigga. He was a nigga. Not in no good way. I'm not sucking his
Yeah,
dick
and
and
I know
saying
what
he
you
was
mean.
black. But Donald Trump was a nigga. Donald
Uh-huh.
Trump didn't give a fuck about shit. That motherfucker was a fucking gangster.
Now we know
It's
he
like,
racist, Mitch. We know he racist. Like,
yeah,
but he how did he become just racist overnight? I know about the articles he did with the Central Park Five. I know about all that stuff. Him and his
yeah.
daddy being sued for not
When the documentary about that shit came out, I was like, why the fuck didn't they talk about Trump's role in that
exactly.
shit?
Exactly.
Because Trump had a big role. He was circulating them papers and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we not saying Trump not racist. What we saying is the perception of him changed when he became the president. Like, he had been racist the whole time, and we all knew that shit. But when he became the president, that's when it became, hey, everybody, Trump's a racist. Make sure to say that shit every time you say his
Yeah,
name.
let's pile on
Mention the
him.
fact that he's a fucking racist. Nigga, he
Yeah.
was in fucking Home Alone. He was on wrestling. He was a fucking star before he became the president. Like, once he became the motherfucking president, that's when the narrative on him changed. Not the person he was. He was the same person the whole time. But the narrative turned into he's a flaming fucking racist once he
Mm-hmm.
became the fucking president. Nigga, y'all should have kept that same image. If he was if he was as racist as y'all say, which he actually was, why y'all let him get in all them kids movies and shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, y'all allowed this nigga to do too much if y'all know he a racist. Because we all knew that shit. Like, that nigga, he had all these cases against him for, fucked up renting practices in his
Mm-hmm.
buildings and trying to make niggas go into the back door. Nigga, we know he was a racist motherfucker, but he was a star. But it wasn't until, now he got some power, nigga. We can't let him have that much power. So that's the fucking thing. Like, the nigga was on wrestling, dog.
Because the nigga didn't
But
like, I don't think he like broke people. He don't like nobody that ain't white and rich, a man. Because he don't
yeah,
like women either. So,
yeah, because like even his base, the people who he was campaigning to, all them racist white motherfuckers, he didn't give a fuck about them. He just knew that they was useful for him.
yeah.
He knew who was gonna vote for him.
Yeah.
So
He was like, these are my flunkies. My flunkies would do anything for me,
yeah, hell yeah. And that was his thing. So I'm finna put Red Mission here so he could, say that shit. Because the
yeah,
thing
well,
is,
I'll go ahead
dog,
and left
like,
out. I gotta do some groceries after
no,
Papa
no,
though.
no, nigga,
Nah,
you
you
in
good?
here.
It's up to
Oh,
4. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We can have four
oh,
in.
okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, but like that's the fucking thing when it come to Trump. Like, ain't none of us saying he anything less than a racist. But what I'm saying is he ain't no less racist than motherfucking Bill Clinton.
Or Babu
Mm.
Obama.
Yeah, he
He
ain't he ain't
said,
no he ain't no more or less racist than none of them motherfucking
Joe
presidents. The
Biden.
only difference is the narrative painted them. Because I feel like Joe
he
Biden more
said,
racist than the last 5 presidents.
Uh-huh. Hold on. Look at this.
I feel like Joe Biden. I feel like Joe Biden is one of the most racist presidents we've had in years.
Uh-huh. Easily. Easily.
Yeah,
What's up, guys?
What part of New York you from?
I'm from the Bronx. I now live in the South, so I'm a Yankee living in the South. So it can be very interesting at times. No, I like how the narrative went. That's why I said understood. I got you, because yeah, anyone that grew up in the late '70s, '80s to the '90s already knew
Yeah,
what they
we
was
know he was
dealing with.
racist.
Even with Trump University, which he went there, took everybody's money,
It wasn't even accredited.
and said. It was just like, okay, nah, we're closing up shop. Hey, can I have my money back? No. Can I have a diploma or a certificate? No. So it's like, so, and I like how you guys was painting the narrative you're right. Why did it change as soon as he got into the presidency? From day one, I paid him no mind. Yeah, I used to watch all the wrestling and see him get kicked. And all that. I was like, yo, man, get this dude out of here, you know. But I understand where the rest of the country comes in because you guys have some poignant points. You know, basically his whole campaign was to people that he didn't care about. He knew that they was gonna get him elected, and him in droves. So it's like, you know, part of it you can't be mad at. It's genius, right? You think about it, it was like, oh yeah, you know. And then you walk up to one of these people. Have you done anything to affect your life? And they're gonna be like, no. But they won't say no. You know, they'll just
Yeah. They'll make up
it's
some
our
shit
fault.
because that's what I tell people all the time. What has Trump done to negatively affect your life personally? Like for you to hate him and love another president, what has Trump did to fuck your life up, and what did Obama do to make your life better?
None and neither.
And that's always my fucking thing. Like, nigga, I get it. If you don't like Trump just because you don't like him, that's cool. But don't try to make it seem like you got an actual fucking reason and you don't. You don't have no reason to say, oh, I'd rather have Joe Biden in. Did you hear this motherfucker say we need 4 more years of high school?
No. What he was saying was two more years of early education and then 2 years of community college. That's what he was saying. So kids could go to pre-K earlier, and then the 2 years of community college would be free. That's what he was saying. Not four more years.
Who's gonna pay for that?
That's what. Again, the Democrats and money, man. They come up with these great plans when something's gonna have to be cut.
But they not great plans. They plans to put more money into the government. They brand new hustles. It's new shit to sell you. It's just like any motherfucking salesman would sell you some shit that you think you need. Nigga, my air conditioner man just came to service my air conditioner in my house. Try to sell me like a $2,000 surge protector that I found out I don't even need. Oh, you know, if you have like a surge or a rolling blackout, I'm trying to protect your air conditioner unit. Luckily, I got a homeboy that's an HVAC technician. So he like, you don't need that shit in fucking California. What the fuck? But he showed fuck tried to sell me that shit. And that's what the Democrat Party tried to do. Hey, man, we got this new policy, man. This shit gonna change the world. It's only gonna cost you this much. That's what the motherfuckers do.
Ain't nothing but used car salesmen.
Exactly. And see, I tell niggas all the time, dog, I stopped being a motherfucking Democrat in like 2006 and shit. And, you know, as much as motherfuckers hate him, and I ain't a fan of the motherfucker neither because I know he a racist. Fucking Rush Limbaugh. As a truck driver, I got into a truck that was driven by some old white motherfucker. You know, so he listened to fucking Rush Limbaugh motherfucking day. I'm listening to the motherfucker talk. He was making sense like a motherfucker. He was saying some racist shit, don't get me wrong. But politically, what the motherfucker was saying made sense. You know, so like I was telling the homie, I said, nigga, I'm separating race from it because if you really want to say one party is racist and the other party is racist, you stupid as a motherfucker. And you obviously don't listen to Malcolm X. Malcolm X said in 1964 in the Ballad of the Bullet, as black people, we shouldn't attach ourselves to no political fucking party any goddamn way. So why would I, as a black man, call myself a Democrat and I'm a follower of Malcolm X?
Well, here's the thing on that, right? A lot of people like to throw it to you. Hey, you know what? Martin Luther King was a Republican. Okay, the party stood for things totally different than that time. The swing started probably late 60s, early 70s between Republican parties and Democratic parties for who blacks are going to follow. So it's like this, you know, with my kids now, my kids are of age so they can vote. And I tell them, hey, get all the facts, have an open mind, and you do what you feel right. You place your vote to where you feel is right at. So, you know, you don't, I'm not raising them to be either or, but listen to the facts. Listen to what each is offering, and whatever you feel comfortable with going forward, that's who you vote.
Yeah, because that's always my thing as far as like when I talk about it on my show and when I have conversations with my homeboys, it's always vote for what you feel will make your life better. Don't vote because your mama said you a Democrat. Don't vote because all the niggas are saying we Democrats. Don't vote because a rapper said Trump a racist or Biden is better. Nigga, vote based on what you know. And if you don't know, don't vote.
My thing is this with Biden. What he came out of Massachusetts, right?
I
No,
don't even remember.
he from Pennsylvania.
I just know the motherfucker wrote the crime bill, so I don't fuck with it.
What has he done?
Delaware, and all that shit.
Elite
Delaware.
black people
He
besides
grew up
man.
in Scranton. Yeah, he grew up in Scranton, PA, and he came out of Delaware as where he.
Okay, Delaware. How many
Yeah.
niggas is really in Delaware? And I'm not bagging on Delaware. But I'm
Shout
just
out to
saying.
all the people in Delaware.
No, I
Yeah,
know,
but
yeah. But no, I'm not
but
bagging
see,
on Delaware, but you
No,
don't hear Delaware being diverse. It's not Atlanta. It's not LA. You know, it's not Houston. It's not a mixed pot. You kind
but
of
see, the
get the
thing is,
demographics.
it ain't even about you being in a place where it's a lot of motherfucking black people. It's just the way that you talk to black people. Like, nigga, we human beings at the end of the motherfucking day, nigga. He don't talk fucked up to Asian people. He don't talk fucked up to Latinos. He don't talk fucked up to Arabs
Yeah.
or none of that shit. He only talk fucked up to us. So
Even
I
the
don't give a fuck how many.
homosexuals.
But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't no gang of Arabs in motherfucking Delaware neither. It was only white people. But you don't talk fucked up to all the other groups. You only talk
Well,
fucked
I
up to
mean,
us.
but
The
And
the,
how
it's
can
the
okay.
crime bill was aimed at us.
only
A
us?
lot
And
of
his
the
sons
bullshit.
are not. So the deal that you signed is for your son. Your sons are not.
And see, it's like this, dog. And see, this is the thing, like right now, as far as like his policy, and like I keep telling motherfuckers, y'all niggas did all this screaming and hollering to get that nigga in, right? He just signed this anti-Asian hate crime
Mm-hmm.
bullshit. What has he done with black people name on it?
What was it? They gonna reach and say he did something for the farmers or some shit like that. And I'm like,
Niggas,
that's
I ain't
good
got
for
no
black
farm. I'm a
farmers.
truck
Yeah,
driver.
exactly. What about something that directly reflects all black people instead of
Black
just
mother.
black farmers?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and this is the reason I tell motherfuckers Trump was more pro-black than a lot of these niggas. Because Trump would at least say black people. He'd at least
Mm-hmm.
say, "Oh, I'm gonna give some money to the HBCUs." Like, nigga,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather you lie and say you gonna do something for niggas. I'd rather you just slide niggas something on some maybe shit than literally not even acknowledge black people. Because
Okay.
I see you shaking your head, but
No, no,
am I
no.
lying though? Like what other candidate has even done even that little bit?
No. But my thing is this. Okay, you doing something for the black farmers. What about all them farmers got their land stolen? Do they get recompensation? You know, do they get their land
No,
back?
no, they don't follow that. The
Exactly.
United States do not honor treaties. We know that. Like they
Especially
don't.
not when it come to us, nigga.
Correct.
Reparations, hey, nigga,
Yeah, like
please.
they just said, Tulsa. You got
Nigga,
Tulsa. You got Rosewood. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. You know, I know. You know. They destroyed 18th and Vine here. That was a black district when the whole country went dry. No alcohol. You could buy alcohol here still. They destroyed that here.
nigga,
It's countless other Central Park in New York. That was a black community.
Coy, Florida, where they killed everybody when they went in the boat.
Even in
nigga,
Philly in
in
1984, when they
Manhattan
dropped bombs
Beach.
on them.
Manhattan Beach out here in California, nigga, they
Yeah.
got some shit going on right now where they fighting to get the black people they land back in Manhattan Beach. And Manhattan Beach, when you hear Venice Beach and all these beaches,
Mm-hmm.
Manhattan is one of them. Nothing but white people. Boy, oh boy, is it gonna be a barn burner out this bitch if niggas get that motherfucking land. Cause nigga, Manhattan
Yeah.
Beach is just what it sounds like. Imagine Manhattan as a beach.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's Manhattan Beach in California, nigga. And they say that land is owned by black people and they trying to get that shit back now. But it's like,
They,
nigga, that's American history is fucking over black people. So it's like,
Jones Beach. And then there's one down in Miami too, a county down in Miami where they just put the freeway right through their neighborhood. Just broke them up. Just
they did a lot of that shit in LA. A lot of the
yeah.
freeways we got out here, it drove right through black districts, black
Mm-hmm.
neighborhoods, and all that shit. Like they do not want to see niggas do well. Like, and
And
that's the
then the
thing. Like,
thing
and that's
is, we'll go off on our own and do our own thing without them, and then still destroy it. After you done
yeah,
told us lace ourselves up by our
yeah.
bootstraps, we go do it and y'all still destroy it.
Nigga, pull yourself up by the bootstraps and they take your motherfucking boots
Yeah.
every motherfucking time.
the only thing I'm gonna add on to that, and then I'm gonna sign off is and I always have this conversation with other people. It's okay. Let's say tomorrow they write a bill up for all right. Everybody's gonna get
Mm-hmm.
reparations, right? Everybody's gonna be reparations. Everything's gonna be great for you guys, but unfortunately, I wouldn't get any because my people are not from here. We
From
migrated
where?
here. So So yeah, my people are Jamaican by descent. So it's just one of those things where maybe you want to have a discussion when it comes to that. I'd find it very interesting to see how people's takes on that
Um,
is. Just because, like I said, that
that
would be
no,
me. I wouldn't get anything. I'd be like, yeah, beautiful. Go ahead, do what you gotta do, and I'm just gonna stay here,
But,
and nothing
but,
affects me
But
but let me ask
whatsoever.
y'all
you
are
this.
still y'all still the
still
descendants of
descendants.
slaves.
Y'all still should get a check too.
Right,
According to the
Brazil,
ADOS,
everybody
according to the
nah,
descendant.
ADOS.
no, not
Yeah.
no. We weren't slaves here.
But
Our boat broke down, so that's why we
but
weren't
I
slaves
feel
here.
like whoever has control of the land that is Jamaica owes y'all some motherfucking bread.
Correct.
Well, that'll be Great Britain,
The,
but
the,
yeah, they
the
were the
Brits owe
owners of
y'all
all
some
that.
bread. They owe
You
y'all
see,
some crumpet.
you see what
Them
France did to
motherfuckers owe
Haiti?
y'all some goddamn crumpets.
France
Yeah.
told Haiti we
Major
ain't paying
crumpets,
y'all
Mike.
shit.
Major
Tea and
Yeah,
crumpets.
crumpets, Mike.
exactly. They owe y'all some.
Tea and
They owe
crumpets.
some biscuits to Haiti and whoever the fuck else. So whoever
Oh yeah, up and
all
down. Yep,
Yeah.
that whole region.
every place where they descend from slavery is owed reparations because a lot of the wealth, they say,
'Cause-
oh well, you slavery was a long time ago. The wealth is still here.
Mm-hmm.
The United
mhm.
States is the most
Slave.
wealthy motherfucking nation on the planet because of slavery.
It was built for free, so they got to
'Cause-
Yeah,
keep the overhead in their pockets
exactly.
and
If it
still
wasn't for
gain the wealth.
slavery, none of this shit wouldn't motherfucking be here.
Okay, look
mhm.
at the Leopard Scholar. You get a
and
Leopard scholarship for
and another
college.
point, yeah.
Leopard went into
So you got
Africa
that
and
from
killed
the
15 to either 30 million Africans. This nigga got a scholarship named after him.
Roads too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rhodes Scholar too. Yeah.
Mhm.
But what you were saying?
All right, y'all. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna say. Remember, there was a time where the British used to be like, "Hey, the sun rises always sets on some piece of property that we own."
Yeah.
So
They
just
said
something to
what
think about.
was it? The sun will never set on the Roman kingdom or some shit
Never
like
Mm-hmm.
said,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
One of them fucking queen bitches. But fuck them motherfuckers, dog.
Yo, continue what y'all doing, man. I love
No, I
every minute of
appreciate
it.
it.
Continue
All
what
right,
y'all
Dog.
doing,
appreciate you,
man.
Yeah, I'm
family.
gonna be
Much
tapping
flowers,
in
yo.
on live way more often, dog. You gonna hear more of this shit.
Man.
Man, do it. Keep doing it,
For
yo.
sure. But yeah, we'll
All
get up
right.
with you.
Peace.
But as far as reparations,
Most
they don't
deaf.
want to give it to us. They what they'll say is they gonna goof it off, but subconsciously they'll be like, you don't need us no more. Which we
Nah,
really don't need y'all. Actually,
they,
give us some land. Give
they
us
gonna
our
get
own
us.
little few states and let us go about
Mm.
our business.
Yeah, well, okay, hypothetically, they're gonna give us the shittiest states possible. They're gonna give us North Dakota, South Dakota,
Vermont.
goddamn, yeah, them bullshit ass. They ain't gonna give us nothing live. They ain't gonna give us. They gonna be
Okay.
like, nah.
But listen, what are we gonna do with them?
Exactly, niggas
They gonna
ain't
wanna
like,
steal them motherfuckers after we get done with them.
yes sir. We
Give
gonna
us
turn that
3
shit into,
years. 3 years.
yeah.
Nigga. Cause you know what we gonna do with them? They gonna become the entertainment capitals of the world.
Yes.
Because imagine the sports leagues that come up out them motherfuckers.
North Dakota, South
What you
Dakota,
gonna play in the
Iowa.
NBA or you gonna play in the Negro League?
Negro League, baby.
Nigga, the Negro League is gonna take over all that shit. Nigga, they gonna have to try to come and try to get down with us. Cause ain't
Not
nobody gonna want to watch Luka Doncic play 1-on-1 with
Porjakovic. Or however you
yeah,
say it.
whatever
Yeah.
other white motherfucker good in basketball. Like that ain't gonna happen.
They want to
So
see
they
Clay get
gonna
it
have to
in.
get down with us.
And the
But
thing
shit,
is, our cities will be immaculate.
definitely
They're gonna be like, y'all got floating buildings. Oh man,
been
it'll
had
look
that.
like Wakanda for real in that mother.
Yeah, exactly. We been had that. That's all shit. But hey,
Yeah,
I gotta do a whole nother show, man. I'm gonna get up with y'all, man. I'm gonna do this shit again though.
bet. All right.
All right, y'all have a good
All
one,
right,
man.
man.
Glad
Take it easy,
glad
Bet.
to
bro.
All
top it
right.
up with y'all.
Yes
Yeah.
All
sir.
right.